My camera looks like shit. I don't know what's going on with the camera.
Whoa, you're all blurred out.
Yeah, that is trippy.
I think I need to mute my mic.
You gotta mute it. Sweet. Yeah, tunes are going. We're up on the screen, but I gotta figure out why this camera's all goofy. Oh, it's all good.
All right. Okay.
I can hear my TV.
All right.
There. Oh, that's better.
Oh yeah, there
And
you
the
went.
camera cleared up. Cool.
Okay. Well, I'm up.
And I'll bring Gun Cats in. Yeah, I like doing this better. This is a little easier.
Yep.
There we go. Beautiful.
If it works, it works.
I'm just gonna go see if we got voices.
Anybody in chat, can you hear it?
Good.
I want to see if I can. Oops.
There's supposedly a way I can take the a screen and put it down here for us. So I'm gonna try that on the next one.
Okay.
And I might be able to get it so that if we want to show people stuff, I can screen capture it separately. Supposedly. I have to test it though. Because it'll be nice if we can do that.
Yes, it would. I was trying to find a way to zoom in, but it's not working.
You'd have to go directly to your camera software.
Yeah.
You could just adjust your camera down a bit too, and that would bring you up some. Like I usually mine's.
Yeah, I'm actually using my my laptop instead of my Elgato.
Okay.
Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm doing it this way.
Fuck, I need a haircut. Starting to look like Homer Simpson. I'm using Prism lens. Not bad. It's a little better than the VLC one. I disappear. Dylan, the D-Man.
What's up, DCW?
Mr. D. Or they call him Big D. Blitz chat's working, the gun cat's chat's working.
I'm wondering if it will let me use my. Oops. If it will let me use my other camera.
What not?
Trying to see if it'll let me use my other camera.
Hmm?
No, it won't. Okay.
Weirdo.
Oops. Hmm. Still trying.
Can you hear Glock good there, DZW? Want to make sure because I'm rooting him through the court.
Yeah, you want to be able to hear me.
Oh yeah, we're both the same. I didn't think I could probably turn down.
There we go. I was just gonna leave it like this.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I think we got something.
Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, lovely.
Podcast number 5, and we're still setting up like we're doing episode 1.
Oh no, way better. It was a lot faster. No, she's good. She's good.
Well, one of these times, if you're
post
lucky,
on X, though.
maybe in the wintertime, when I have my hot tub going, we could do a hot tub, a hot tub podcast.
Too hot for Twitch. Gun Cats Game Corner.
You're right, because nobody can show the upper torso area, not even dudes.
Where the speedos stay on.
We talk about
I
banana
think I
hammock,
can
buddy.
see one of their nuts.
Sir, the camera's belly button and above. Still, I see it. All right. So, we're talking about. Actually, are we still calling this the entertainment edition?
Yeah, because it's all games this week. Like it's from the state of plays. I mean, that's all pure fucking entertainment. And then when we go down past that, I mean, it's fucking game reviews, how we enjoyed them, and I mean, fucking beyond that, even it's a little tech news, but it's like 2 things.
Yeah.
And then we have the other entertainment, which is
The other.
series, like yeah.
I like how
other
you put
stuff.
that.
So the whole section.
You put it. It's the other.
Yeah, of the other.
You guys will find out what
And then
the other is.
in July treat, and yeah, no, I think it's a very good entertainment. So,
Alrighty. Well,
just doing the sending off the tweet for. Yeah, I just realized I haven't added that. Or I'm gonna have to. I'll have to remember to do it before we start next.
okay.
But yeah. So anyway, everyone, let's see. What is it, June 4th? We're calling it the Entertainment Edition, the Gun Cats Game Corner podcast.
14th.
And, I'm Mr. Blitzer 79. June 14th. Yeah, I'm looking at 14th, but I didn't sleep much. You know, fucking thundering, and it was hot here, and I didn't like it.
Put a 1 in there.
I can't. I don't number very good.
No, next thing you know, you'd be putting letters in there.
And this is introduce yourself, man.
Well, I'm Glock316. If you don't know me, now you know me. I'm primarily a horror game streamer, but I will stream newer games, retro games. I'm a primarily console player, but I will play PC from time to time. But that is me. And I am on the Google now. I have been Googled.
He's the Googler.
Yeah, if you look up Glock316 streamer, and up comes me.
Yeah, pretty neat, eh?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Look at that for the first time. And I'm surprised Gun Cats is already showing up with both of our names, and we've only done 4 podcasts. We've done 1 a month, you
Yep.
know, sort of thing.
That's cool.
and we're already showing up. Yeah, the AI pulled us today. I was kind of excited.
Yep.
It hasn't gotten the social down yet. Doesn't realize we're on X, but it's getting there.
Yep. Well, before you know, we're gonna be
Take her away, man.
we're gonna be
You're
podcasts.
doing the what? PlayStation
Yeah.
and Xbox to start.
So last week, there were a bunch of entertainment, upcoming video game shows: PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, Summer Game Fest, and me and Blitz have decided to um, take it apart, and we're going to do it in halves. And I volunteered to take PlayStation and Xbox. Um, so we'll start off with PlayStation. Uh, their state of play was on the 2nd of June. So, yeah, roughly, maybe 2 weeks ago. No, was it? Yeah. I can't do the math. I failed.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, it's about that.
Their very first trailer was Wolverine. Very actiony. Very bloody. I'm very surprised that they show that much blood on a live show like this. Because when we were younger, when they did video game advertisements, they would never show anything that bloody.
That's true.
But they did. It had a lot of action to it. Next would be Knights of Doom. I don't remember really what that was about. Rayman is coming out with a game called Legends Retold. It's a remake of the older Rayman game.
Mm-hmm.
There's Bancho the Chef. That I do remember because it was just stood out. It just seemed kind of out of place. It was one of those weird, I want to say Japanese,
Anime style.
weird anime style. Yeah, it's about a black chef becoming a sushi chef, and how he's evolving into becoming a sushi chef. Excuse me. And like I said, it just seemed like it was out of place. It was weird. I mean, I don't know how good the game's going to be or how bad the game's going to be. I'm just saying it just stood out of place. It didn't seem right.
Probably expect to see more on Nintendo or maybe like on
Yeah.
the side on Steam somewhere.
I would say so.
But
Yeah.
on a PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nintendo has a lot of those anime games.
yes, and you know what? Honestly, yeah, that's where Bunch of the Chef. That's where I would picture it would be on
Yeah.
Nintendo. So then there was Kamuri. After Kamuri, there was a game I'm actually going to be pre-ordering, which is Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. It is a remake of the older Tomb Raider game. It's got the dinosaurs, the whole bowl of wax. Laura isn't quite Laura, but she's better than she was in like anime shows or stuff like that. So it does look really good. Looking forward to that one. The Lost Wild, if I'm not mistaken, that's the dinosaur game, kind of like Dino Crisis. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't watch the PlayStation show. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I'm just surprised it wasn't on any other
I
show.
only picked out certain games and looked at them online that I was interested in.
Oh, that's okay. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, the Lost Wild is the one with the dinosaurs. I actually thought it was like a Dino Crisis remake. Basically, these dinosaurs are out, and you guys, your character is on the offensive the entire time, from what I understand.
Okay.
Or excuse me, defensive. So it's kind of like Jurassic Park, but more Dino Crisis-y.
Oh, yeah. It's like a survival,
Yes.
survival horror with dinosaurs.
Yes, exactly. So Dino
Okay.
Crisis,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't called Dino
Invasion base.
Crisis.
You gotta avoid them. It's almost kind of like what's that game that scared the beast? You're always running away from shit. Two of them.
Alien Isolation.
No, well, yeah, I guess Alien Isolation, but no, the really scary one where you get the naked guys.
Oh God, the black and white one. God, I own all three of them.
The
light
camera, he's got the
Yep,
camera.
yep. The life service game.
Yeah, and there's two others.
Yeah,
The original one.
Outlast.
DLC for it.
Outlast.
Yeah, Outlast.
Yes, Outlast. Yes.
Hey,
So it
Terminator, what's up, buddy?
now it could be like Outlast with dinosaurs, but I'm leaning anybody who's played Dino Crisis, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, I think. Um, they'll recognize that. In fact, that's why a lot of people in chat were saying, "Oh, that's Dino Crisis," and then it came out Lost Wild. I was like, "What? Oh, okay, whatever."
Lost Wan.
So next would be Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening is coming out, another Dune game. Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered is coming out. I don't know how many remasters they're going to do. Dynasty Warriors looks like a really good game. I never really got into Dynasty Warriors. I almost saw that and I was like, maybe I'll try it. So that's how good it looked. No Rest for the Wicked. Now, there is a catch-22 with this game. It will be coming out on PlayStation. It's been out on PC for a while. I was really interested in it, but my favorite console will not have No Rest for the Wicked. And the reason is, then they stated, because of the Series S. The Series S is holding the X back. In fact, I wish Microsoft would stop making that damn console and just have one console, the X, and leave it at that. But that's...
Or just make some games that are for the X only and say, there you go. And that would give people a fucking reason to look for it.
Yeah, and the S is...
Line the S out.
The S is not as powerful as the X is, and it's a digital-only console. So when you buy Series X games, it only says Xbox Series X on the cover, and it's beautiful. And I just, honestly, I just wish they'd stop making a damn S. But that's another argument for a different day. So, Xbox players...
PS1?
Yeah. Xbox players, you will not be getting No Rest for the Wicked anytime soon.
What's funny is that game is still in early access. That's not even fucking full version yet. Yeah, on Steam.
Yeah.
If you go, like, it's supposed to hit 1.0 soon. They had the final. There's supposed to be a big update for it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's coming out before then, though.
Yeah.
I've been looking at No Rest for the Wicked since it first came out. And it's considered like a Souls-like, but it's isometric like fucking Diablo.
Yeah. And I mean, as far as I know, it's PlayStation. I don't think the Nintendo Switch. If the Series S can't handle it, the Switch 2 for shit can't handle it. So I didn't hear anything about it coming to Nintendo.
Game.
So yeah. So that's bad news with No Rest for the Wicked. There's a brand new game, kind of like what's that game with Jin Sakai, and then the girl boss after that. Big PlayStation game exclusive. What was that game called? There's like... Anyway. Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah. So there's a game called Onimusha, I think. Way of the Sword, which kind of reminds me a lot of that. It's going to be kind of like that game that's going to...
Onimusha's been out a long time.
Oh, okay. So it's coming out on PlayStation now. This is called Way of the Sword. Is this a sequel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's it might... I'll have to look up, let's see, Way of the Sword, because there's 3 Onimushas originally. I have Warlords on PC. I've played 3 on PlayStation.
Okay.
And I don't have the second one. The second one was ported to PC last year, I think. There's an upcoming action-adventure game, mainline installment, Onimusha. It's the first mainline installment since Dawn of Dreams.
We'll see.
I don't know which one Dawn of Dreams is.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, DZW. When you say that people are going for the lowest price consoles, it's pretty much making the games inferior for Xbox. That's why a lot of them won't release. And with Microsoft doing that, they're kicking their own selves in the ass. And look at PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 is the PlayStation 5, and then they have the Pro. They both play the same games regardless. One is a little bit slightly more powerful than the other, but none of them are underpowered. The Series S is a severely underpowered console. And it should not... It's hindering the Xbox progress, is what it's doing. It should have never existed. I understand the affordability.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand affordability, but now when consoles come out next year and the year after that, they're going to be almost $1,000. Who I mean, I won't be able to afford a console. I'm not going to try to afford a console at that price. So,
Mm.
I mean, Helix itself they're talking about $1,100 for that thing, and that's lower end.
I can hang on to this fucking machine as long as I can.
Yeah.
Now she's already 6 years in.
That's what I'm going to be doing with my gaming PC. I may be forced to switch to PC, which I don't want to do, but I'm not paying $1,000 for a console when a computer is a whole lot better. I'm just not doing it.
Cheaper to buy a controller at that point.
Yeah, and I already have one.
Yeah.
But to go on with the list of games, one game that I will be putting on my 31 Days of Horror, Silent Hill Townfall. It will be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, at least for a year. It's going to be, I know for sure it's going to be around $60. So it is another Silent Hill, not in Silent Hill. So it's going to be like Silent Hill F. But I think it sounds like it's in England or something like that, or maybe Ireland or Scotland, or I'd have to get the specifics, but it's not in Silent Hill, so it's going to be like Silent Hill F. It's not as pricey as like Silent Hill 2 was, which is $70. It's $60, so $10 cheaper.
Yeah, it's a standalone spin-off.
Yeah.
So it's not even Silent Hill, it's a fucking spin-off.
It's like Silent Hill F.
But hopefully the fighting's better.
Yeah, there will be guns.
Ireland, Scotland.
Scotland.
They have guns.
So it is Scotland. Sound like rain in Bookman. So anybody who's a big fan of Ace Combat, I believe it's coming to all the consoles. Ace Combat Wings of Thief, I believe is how you pronounce it. That's going to be coming out. A game I was really interested in. It seemed really cool because they're bringing back some of the 80s in this game, and that is called Stuntman Hollywood. If you played any of the Stuntman games, they're kind of cool. You get to act like a stuntman in making of a movie. They're bringing in the DeLorean from Back to the Future. They're bringing back Kit from Knight Rider. The game looks badass. I mean, to me, it looks cool, and I would get it simply for Kit because I am a Trans Am enthusiast, and I loved Knight Rider growing up. In fact, I have like 2 seasons on DVD in my house. Next would be Control Resonant. That will be another game that's going to be on my 31 Days of Horror. That's going to be coming out in September. It's going to be, I believe, around $60 as well. They advertised a brand new Season 2 of Marathon for any of you guys who play shooters. And then the last 2 games, one I'm looking very forward to for 2027. They're finally releasing Until Dawn Part 2. Comes out in 2027. No date to be determined yet. And God of War Laufey is the last mention of the show. And yeah, there's plenty of stories going along with God of War.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be.
So, well, there's 3 things really. We have the Wolverine game, which is kind of, some people are excited about it. I've been talking to. We're looking at it.
Oh, you mean were
Marathon?
Were you talking about God of War Laundry? I mean Laufey, or were you talking about Until Dawn 2?
God of War Laundry. And then Marathon, they should have had a Destiny 3, and they're going all in on Marathon, and nobody fucking knows why.
As of
they're like Bungie, they're sunsetting fucking Destiny, right? Destiny 2.
Yes.
And no Destiny 3 in the fucking nothing.
Yep.
And they said, no, we're going all in a Marathon. It has nothing to do with the fucking Destiny universe.
I just watched.
Huge mistake.
I just watched.
Lost billions off of this.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I was just going to say that as of this morning, I watched the video just before starting the podcast today, and there is 10,000 people in Marathon right now, which is really low for a widely based shooter like that. And in Destiny right now, there's over 100,000.
fucking weird, isn't it?
So I don't
This
know
thing's
what
old as shit.
Sony is doing. I think they backed the wrong horse, but that's me.
They tossed $1 billion into the fire,
Yep. And I mean,
acquiring Bungie.
yep. And then they put even more towards Marathon. They've invested millions, almost a
Yeah.
billion for Marathon, and nobody wants to play it.
X-Men Origins. 360 was Glock's not favorite, I think. Is it? No.
No, Xbox
PlayStation
360 is my
sorry.
favorite.
360 he likes, yeah.
No, I never. To be honest, I was never a comic book player guy, except for the Bat. Marvel wasn't my bag, but I have heard very good things about that game, and it is on one of my lists to buy as a retro game now.
I'll have to add it to my list.
Yeah. Wolverine is a great character. Don't get me wrong. It's just I have always been DC for the most part, even though they can't make movies worth of shit. But
Yeah.
the Bat, to me, is the ultimate. But that's just me.
And then what? Sweet Baby Inc. are got their hands in this Wolverine game, so it's a little weird.
Yep, the warning is there.
Yeah.
Sweet Baby Inc., as you know, is a consultant agency who helped them stay quote unquote PC and make sure that they aren't going too widely to the one side or the other, and they make sure that everybody's included, including the all crowds. I'll just leave it at that.
Woke and too inclusive instead of making a game for an audience that you're aiming for. See, a product sells when you have an audience. You can't sell to everybody. It's fucking impossible.
Then you sell to nobody.
And they found this out with the Fail Guard, and they found this out with other games this last 5 fucking years. And they're still doing it.
And they still
Now,
keep doing it.
Wolverine is still gory and bloody, but it does, like you were talking earlier, it looks fucking, you know.
Yeah.
And my opinion was that he doesn't look like Wolverine. Like, he's really soft in the chin. He's not the same Wolverine that you used to. If you go into the comics and you look at Logan, and you go into the TV series, even from the 90s, and the new series that came out that was the sequel to this, to the 90s series, Wolverine is gruff, rough, pointed. This is a fucking tortured man who's lived an exceptionally long. He's been through war. He's been tortured by Weapon X. He's been tortured by fucking Magneto when they ripped the adamantium out of his ass.
Damn.
Like, putting it into him almost killed him, and taking it out of him almost fucking killed him. And he's lost his mind both times. You know, this is a tortured man, and the love of his life was killed by his worst enemy years before, like in his origin story, right? And they don't even know how long he's been around. Like, he could be around since the fucking early 1900s and beyond. Like, you don't know. He doesn't even fucking remember. That's how fucked up he is. And yet, this game, they kind of softened him a bit in some ways. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to like it. I'm going to have to really look at this game before I commit.
I'm actually
That voice cracking.
I'm actually purposely holding off just for the fact that every single game I've seen SBI involved in has failed. That includes, I don't think were they in Veilguard? Or did they, that was just something completely...
I don't know. It's just, I don't know if they were involved in it, but it was...
South of Midnight.
Failguard. It went completely well.
So, South of Midnight didn't do too well. I looked forward to it because I love the Southern folklore, and it just, I couldn't even finish the game. No. They went to...
I'm going to list the game. Unknown
Yeah.
9, I think.
Anyway, so it's gotten so bad with SBI that they stopped showing their stuff, all the games they work on online. And Blitz can verify this, I posted a tweet on my notes from SBI saying that Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine were games that they worked on. So take it for what it is. If you like SBI, good for you. I am not a fan. all their games turn out to
And
be wokeified, just far to one side. They support a group of people and not another group, and it's not for me. Um, and
yeah.
so take it with a grain
And
of salt.
talking about Spider-Man 2, yeah, that was a grain of salt exactly. When they're involved in the game, a grain of salt. Because if you look at Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales, which really almost Spider-Man 2,
Yeah,
say Spider-Man 1.5.
there
Even
you
though
go.
Miles is the character.
Perfect.
Spider-Man, he's strong, he's Spider-Man, he's Peter Parker. He's portrayed as Spider-Man throughout the thing. When you go to Miles Morales, he's Miles' mentor
Hmm.
and a strong character role, strong lead. Miles is in there learning, he's making his mistakes, stuff like that, right? But when they go to Spider-Man 2, all of a sudden, Miles is walking the moral high ground. Mary Jane is beating him down the whole fucking game. And Peter's acting out of character and really weird. They changed his whole personality archetype. And now the person that's supposed to be his protege and his supposed wife that supported his ass throughout most of the comics and stuff like that normally, like a wife used to, in any, how things used to kind of work out in relationships. No, it went right out the fucking window. Like they just turned left turn, go into left field, hit the bed. Like it's a disappointing. Like it's not a bad action game, but it's definitely not as good as the first. Not even. If you like the first two and you go into that one, it was a disappointment for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, and I agree full-heartedly. I do. It's tragedy the way. If you look at Western games and Eastern games, I don't want to start this whole conversation, but I'm just going to tell you, look at the state of these games. Who is coming up in the world right now? The Eastern side, because the Western are stuck in their own little bubble. They're doing their own thing, and a lot of people are tired of it. It's old. It's done. Just let it die. Make games that entertain people, not keep us in the reality of world. We play games to escape. We don't play games to stay in our same fucking reality all day. I want to escape. That's why I play horror games. I want to escape reality. I don't want to deal with reality when I play games. And that's what they're forcing us to do. We got to put up with this bullshit when we get home. We got to put up with this bullshit when we play video games. When can we get a break from it? And it gets old.
Games shouldn't be political.
No.
And if they want political games, they should be their own thing, their own IPs. Make new characters that are compelling.
Yeah,
and they'll sell. They won't. They're trying to inject it into what fucking we're used to playing and doing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just like now, we'll jump into Laufey.
yeah. Go for it. So should we talk about the sponge cube?
Oh yeah, that's in there. That's in there. I'm mad as hell.
Or the number one reason.
It's not gory, right?
No.
The game is the actress. We'll talk about the actress. I think she's gorgeous. I've watched her through so many shows and movies and shit. Daredevil, both series. I've watched like most of fucking the Southern Vampire Mysteries there. What do you call it? Sookie Stackhouse show there. Whatever it was called, fucking True Blood. And she was in that, and she was, she's in. This woman's gorgeous. She's around our age. She's in her 40s, stuff like that.
She's a good-looking woman. Good-looking woman,
right?
Yeah.
And they hit her with an ugly filter. Like they just took an ugly stick from Bayou Billy, whacked her in the face, and aged her 40 fucking years.
Yep.
With like she's been smoking for 40 years. She looks like, fucking.
But those excuses are she's dead. That's their excuse. She looks that way because she's dead.
What the fuck? And if you didn't attach the God of War name to it, you wouldn't even know it was God of War. There's no gore, there's no blood. Yeah, okay, fine, they're dead. Whatever. You could have just made a fucking game and it and it would have without
Just called it
tagging God of
Luffy.
War to it, and it would have been a game that people would have probably played. Might not sell 1,000,000 copies, but it would have made some money, especially if they weren't hoping to dump millions into it. It would have made some decent money if they didn't go too hard, because it was a strong female protagonist and it was a nice looking game as it was. But when you put God of War on it, it's not a God of War game. It's not. And
Yep.
this is to the point. This is the owner, the creator of the original God of War games was fucking smoking ass pit, right?
Mhm.
He is so mad. This guy now, you gotta realize he's very woke, he's very left, and that's okay. He has a trans kid, he's very supportive of the Rainbow Squad, everything. Like, no problem. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
It's called a Rainbow Squad?
I
don't know.
Because of the fucking color of the flag. I don't know. If they get mad over that, they can suck my balls. Fuck. I don't
Well.
give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I'm not being mean. Like, I'm supportive of people in general.
Yeah.
But fucking, I just don't. The guy's progressive as hell. Like,
Yes,
there's nothing,
he is.
and that's fine. You can live that way. If it doesn't hurt nobody, who cares? So, at the end of the day, he created God of War, and he's like, this isn't God of War. This looks like Forspoken. He said this
Yes,
looks
he
like
said that.
something.
He
I
did
watched
say that.
him. He said this looks like Forspoken, and the colors are like fucking safe space colors. He said this is crazy. This is not God of War. He said really, he did a little dig in to 2018 and Ragnarok, and I understand where he's coming from, especially with Ragnarok. But he does a little dig to the reboot, right? Like, Kratos isn't Kratos there. Now, there's a little argument to be had because it is like a millennium between the games, supposedly.
He is slightly older.
Kratos is a little, yeah, he's kind of grizzled and calmed down a bit, and he hasn't had to murder as many people, So I can understand. You can't fix stupid, right? So so there is an argument there. But yeah, if it wasn't tagged God of War, I would never have thought it was God of War game. Like they should have left her gorgeous like the other women were in God of War. Ragnarok, Kratos is a little weirder. They changed his personality a bit, and I don't know why. Same actor, but different fucking personality. But that's you have to play the story. I've seen some of it. I haven't played it all the way through, so I don't know an arguable thing. But anyway. But yeah, Lavi's to me right now doesn't look well. I don't know. And like they said with Disney, the cube, it's very Disney.
Yes.
There's no gore. The brutality is gone. The mythology of the older entries is gone.
So
he said it was like Disney elements.
let's not forget the infamous dig that Domino's Pizza UK did on Luffy. They said it's basically God of War without the God of War. It's just like having a pepperoni or a super pepperoni pizza without the pepperoni or something. I can't get the quote right, but that's just about what they were saying. So it is not, it's a God of War game without the God of War. Why couldn't they have called it Goddess of War? Why does it have to be God of War? They want the IP to sell games, and it's just not going to work. It could have been just called Luffy, and from Blitz's perspective, it could have sold a lot more. But no, they want to go the route of, you know what, let's go with what people know, and we're going to change this. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. Here's the straight shoot. Look at PlayStation games for the last 5-10 years. Just about all the male characters of your PlayStation games have turned from male to female. God of War is now the next one. Look at Ghost of Tsushima, or Tsushima, excuse me. I keep pronouncing that damn game wrong. It went from Jin Sakai to whatever Erika Ishii is. It went from there was so many. God, what is that? The Last of Us. They killed off the main character of the first game to have the two ladies take over.
Mhm.
There's at least 3 more games that I'm forgetting right now. PlayStation is converting all the male leads to females.
Yep.
Uncharted, there you go, Disguised
And
Agony. Uncharted is a big one.
started.
The 2 ladies
Yeah.
took over,
It
and
went
they're
from four
beautiful.
to thieves.
They're beautiful. Not they're. I'm going to say they're beautiful, but they aren't going to be the ones that take over. It's going to be his daughter that takes over. They hinted that at the end of Uncharted
I've been
4.
fine with that.
Yeah,
That would have made sense. Make it an Uncharted game. Make it good. His daughter takes over. I could have lived with that. Not two fucking strangers, basically strangers to the series. I mean, they're there, but they're not
I think they were side
the
characters.
most fucking prominent people. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're side characters.
one of them was a side character, but I'm just saying, look at PlayStation and how they're changing all the male characters to female. I will say this today. In gaming, there has been statistics to this date that predominantly male-driven. I'm sorry, gaming is a predominantly male-driven thing. I'm not saying females don't play, because they do, but not as many as males. And I don't care if you're black,
and the
white.
women I know that play God of War like Kratos as it was.
Exactly.
And I know quite a few women that play it.
And
You
it's
know,
and I
that
also
played 2018 in that.
yeah, and I know quite a bit of female horror game players. Oh God, they are so awesome to watch. Um,
Yeah.
uh, s- God, I keep forgetting her name. Spooky Tome.
Rock Spooky.
I love
Rock
watching
Spooky
her.
to me.
She is so awesome. I'm not saying that women don't play video games. I'm just saying that the predominant people who play video games are men. And they're taking all this away and trying to gauge a new audience. And it's just not working, because the women who play want the same thing the men do. That's why they play. And I don't know what PlayStation is thinking. I mean, Xbox isn't innocent in all this either. But it's just, look at what's happening to the video games. So anyway, that's what I have for God of War.
Well, even playing Arkham Knight or Arkham
City.
they inject Catwoman as a character, which is kind of odd. Like, that was a weird move to me, and it felt like they were trying to either come up with a Catwoman IP or they were trying to move into maybe some new bracket, and it was kind of a early form of what's going on now.
Could
You
have
know?
been.
I don't know. That's what it felt like to me when I'm playing with her, because I'm like, this is kind of weird that I'm playing as Catwoman. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's hot as hell.
Yeah, she was.
She's fun, but it's not Batman. You know what I mean? I'm here to play fucking Batman. Like,
Yeah, there's a.
this isn't Batman and Catwoman. Like, if they said Batman and Catwoman, I would have been expecting Batman and Catwoman in it. But it's Batman Arkham City.
Okay, and all right, so
it threw me.
and so Disguised Agony's point in Resident Evil Requiem, they like the Leon parts way more. To be honest, my good friend Spec, he preferred Grace's because her parts were much more scarier. But here's the opposite of that effect on what I was talking about. You can have women leads in video games, but they got to be people. They got to be characters that people love. I don't know very many people who don't like the characters in Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Everybody loves those ladies.
The
Claire.
first Resident Evil is 2 characters.
Yeah.
They gave you a male and a female.
Yeah, Claire Redfield.
Assassin's Creed, male, female, in a lot of cases.
Exactly. So, on the fact of my favorite horror game franchise, Resident Evil, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Ada Wong. I love those ladies. In fact, I have a huge crush on Ada Wong. Don't tell my wife. They're lovable characters. They're beautiful. They can fight. They can shoot. They can kill things. That's badass. Look at the old school Lara Croft. Same thing. Guys
Bayonetta.
were Bayonetta. There was magazine advertisements for Tomb Raider. For what's her name from Tomb Raider. I mean, she was almost butt naked in magazine trying. Yeah, Lara Croft. God, I'm so bad. selling a video game, and she's sitting there like
Fashion, buddy.
with
Fashion.
in just her underwear, with the video game here. Buy this, comes out January 4th, 2001 or whatever, and guys are like, okay, sold. Here's my money. But that's you got to be able to love the female characters. It's got to be injected naturally. Don't just switch a fucking character because it's got to be a woman now. No, it's got to be evolved. It's got to be. You got to have some kind of charisma to it. That's just what it is.
There was a detail. Sony brought up, and I don't know if this is true, but this is what
Who
I
knows?
was
She
reading,
possibly could disguised.
that they wanted to explore. They don't want to get rid of Kratos. They want to keep Kratos mainline games, but they wanted to explore other characters.
I don't know
So
about that.
Lofty was one that came up, and Sindri was the other one.
So
now that also leads into, is it Sindri in the past, in my thoughts, or is that going to be Sindri now, modern, with Atreyu, which feels like that would be the way to go, maybe, but they might be touching on the past, and then I don't know how they're going to do it.
I think it
that's
depends
what
on
they were
sales.
talking about. They wanted to touch other characters, but it feels like it's a grab. Like they really should have made it still a God of War style. But some people are like, oh, it divided the game community enough that some people were like, well, the current format's kind of stale. The current format's stale.
That's what's sold.
It went from three games, right, that were climbing monsters and fucking, sometimes it was isometric, sometimes it was side scroller. Like it went to different formats depending on what you were doing, and fighting big arenas of enemies, to a third person fighting big arenas of enemies and traveling in open world. So how is that stale? You completely changed the style of the game from the old way to the new style. And it's only been 2 games in. They're not even that fucking long. Like, it was one of the fastest games I finished, main story, and a lot of the side shit. So I'm like, God damn, how is this stale? It doesn't make sense.
Well,
and it was the story with his son and stuff too. How is that stale? It's a completely different experience. And
the writer actually put down that new God of War game that came out too, the side scroller weird game that nobody bought.
That goofy one,
So
that they just shadow dropped on everybody and didn't even release it on PC. People were like, what is this?
So Disguised Agony said they're doing the same in movies. I wanted to mention my wife sent me this text message. So Hollywood, and I also posted on my notes for Blitz to see, is so Hollywood and the video game, especially Microsoft, have a checklist you must go by when making movies or video games. Do they do this?
Oh, really?
Do they do that? So I thought I sent it to you, Blitz. Let me read you some of the things that they want you to go by when making a video game. Are you telling new stories or sharing new perspectives? This is Microsoft's checklist, by the way. This was made public. This was all over Twitter. So, are you willing to tell stories or sharing perspectives within the product experience? Do all your character player depictions look the same? What steps have you taken to ensure characters are represented respectfully and authentically? Let me find a good juicy one here. Would you feel proud to show a member of the community how their culture character is depicted within your experience? So what if you're making a game that has nothing to do with a certain culture, but they're making you put a culture person in the game? Does that make any sense? I'm just asking a question. So this is, once again, this has been all over Twitter. It should be all over on online, but this is Microsoft's checklist on what they want you to do when you're making a video game. Any video game. It doesn't even, even if it has nothing to do with other cultures or whatever, they want you to checkbox all these things before they will back your video game.
That's their in-house stuff, right?
Yes, that is their in-house. If you are under the Microsoft umbrella, you must follow that. And my guess is in Hollywood, they have the same thing. Do you have a person of culture? Do you have a gay person in the movie? Do you have a representative of the LGBTQIZ whatever? Do you have a monk in there? Do you have, just all the stuff implanted that may not even make sense with the movie? Do you have it in there? So that, I mean,
Yeah.
that's where Hollywood and video games are. So again,
It does get better, folks.
yeah,
Fox has some really nice stuff.
so yes, I'm sorry to go off on it. There is
Oh no,
going off on a tangent.
we needed to talk about it. We were both fucking chewing on this. Well,
Yeah,
we had to get it out there, and these were some of the games that we wanted to love, and it's like, don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah. See, I'm very passionate.
Bill and Ted, Last Matrix, yeah.
I'm very passionate about what I am into. I mean, I love muscle cars. I love video games, and I tend to get
Love our
very.
IPs.
I tend to get very emotional when it comes to my stuff. And when I see things they're purposely destroying, it gets on my nerves. Especially when it's all in the fact of the good thing to do. It's stupid. But
Yeah, it's funny. Sony's going down a weird path right now, which is odd for an Asian company
and their
to
sales
go
are
that
showing
way.
it.
I mean, some of the games are okay, like they're like Stellar Blade and stuff, but they don't give a fuck.
There's
You
there's
know, it's made-
did you not hear about the makers of Stellar Blade?
No.
They left PlayStation. They said fuck off.
Oh, they did.
They left. They are their own entity now. In fact, that's why Stellar Blade 2 Black Rain or Black there was a trailer for the brand new Stellar Blade Stellar Blade 2.
Yeah, it's in here.
So I'll let Blitz handle that, but yes, they are not PlayStation. They are no longer PlayStation. No, not associated. They left. Now, when it comes
Blood Rain.
Blood Rain, there you go. There you go. Now, in my honest opinion, Xbox kind of won the video game announcement awards this round. They had the most games I was interested in. Is it okay to go into that, Blitz, or do we still have to need?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, we worked through all that other stuff. We got all that out.
Yeah. I mean, so
I think it's a good time to go to it.
I don't mean to offend anybody. I am cool with everybody as long as it's natural. So once again, it's just it just gets my nerves. But anyway, so Xbox. Here we go. Xbox came out.
Sexy sex box.
I do have the very first game announcement was Gears of War E-Day. It will debut day one on my 31 Days of Horror. Gears of War, for the most part, is not a horror game, but when you saw how bloody this game was and all the horror elements that were in it, I was like, fuck it, it's going in 31 Days of Horror. It will be there. The game looks phenomenal. I had Wolverine on my pre-order list, and I was like, nope, goodbye. Gears of War, you're in. And so
I was giggling watching that.
man. Gears of War
So
looks really good. So to me, it does fit the horror element, and that's why it's going in my 31 Days of Horror. Next was Fable. They have revamped that fucking game I don't know how many times. People refuse to play that whatever it was when it was first advertised. That thing was hideous. They have reshaped her 3 or 4 times. Again, we've gotten to the point where there was an actress, again, and Xbox is notorious for this, just like PlayStation. The actress is beautiful. The voice actress is beautiful. I mean, my jaw hits the ground. I'm looking at this girl. It's like, and then they put the girl in the game, and she's like, ugh, what the fuck was that? And it's just like, and honestly, if I was the voice actress, I would be offended. I'd look at the game and go, what the fuck did you do to me? I don't look like that. Now, back in the Xbox 360 days, back in the Xbox days, they didn't have the graphic potential the Series X does, or the PlayStation 5, but they made those girls look hot. I mean, I still was in awe in playing James Bond Bloodstone because the girl looked so good. And those are
The
Xbox.
cat's wild.
Those are Xbox 360 graphics. I mean, at this point, they might as well cancel the damn game. I mean, as it is, it's being released in 2027 because they want to avoid the release of Grand Theft Auto. So that's enough about that Fable game. Halo Campaign Evolved is going to be coming out. It's going to have a campaign and multiplayer. Just FYI, if you are a big fan of Cortana, she got ugly too. Again, look at the voice actresses and look what they look like in the game. You'll see what I mean. And they say it's not on purpose, although there is somebody who worked on South of Midnight. There was an artist that came forward and said that it's actually true. Xbox does require you. The men can look dead on, but the women, they cannot look super sexy. They can't be super curvy. They gotta look the way they do now.
Plain Jane or fugly.
Yes. That is a rule. So someone from South of Midnight in the credits came forward and said it. Oh, it will not have multiplayer.
It's not going to have multiplayer?
Really?
Really?
I thought it was supposed to be an extraction. That's what I got from it. Anyway, okay, so I could be wrong on that, but I saw multiplayer / campaign. There will be another Plague Tale. Again, my good friend Spec, he is a big Plague Tale fan, and he says that the brother is not in it, and I thought that was the basis of the game, was the brother and his sister. So apparently the brother, big surprise, is not in it, and it's the female, the sister. She's going to be in it. Persona 4.
And we're not hating on women here.
No. Don't get it twisted.
Not that.
No, I'm just saying this is what's taking over.
Drastically changing IPs to fit some agenda in a lot of games right now.
Next thing you know,
it doesn't work unless the IP was based around, originally. But they're really pushing certain agendas that are getting a little frustrating.
And next thing you know, Master Chief will be. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. But I'm just saying this is
Master Chief's gonna be a bearded lady.
Yeah, this is
like go to Yakuza.
Yep. This is reality, folks. This is where it's going unless you fight back. This is where it's going. And like I said, I am not anti-woman. I enjoy playing Ada Wong. I enjoy playing Jill Valentine. I enjoy playing a bunch of these girls. They're badasses. They're hot.
I normally play dudes.
Yeah. I just don't.
But I like Jill.
Yeah,
I like Lara Croft a lot.
Yeah, Lara Croft. They're hot and they're cool. That's the kind of girl you would love to show your mom if you could get with her. These girls on here, you're just like, no, thank you. No. But anyway, to move on. Okay, for the last 5 years, this has been advertised to come out the next year. State of Decay 3. Is anybody surprised? So my friend Spec, I keep mentioning him. Me and him play online games when I'm offline a lot. Me and him were big State of Decay fans, and we would. We saw the advertisement for State of Decay 3, and we're like, yes, it's finally coming out. The game looks so bad. That was 5 years ago. And then it's saying it again, 2027. It said that last year. So don't hold your breath for State of Decay 3. Also, not as a surprise.
I was kind of excited when I seen that.
Yeah, don't. Because it's not going to come out. It's like Grand Theft Auto. It's a Grand Theft Auto game, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves, custom
I have them on PC.
Yeah. Yeah, they're PC and Xbox. They're the first one's kind of boring. The second one I really enjoyed. Sea of Thieves, not surprisingly, they're gonna it's gonna be like Grand Theft Auto Online, where you can create your own sea adventure if you want. create your own island and stuff like that. And it's basically another season of Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves has evolved so much. I got it day one. It has evolved so much from what it used to be. It is a lot more fun. There's a lot more stuff to do. It's very fun to play with people, but boring as hell by yourself. There's another Metro coming out called Metro 2039. There's a terrible bird-looking game called Bad Magpie coming out. For those who are into indie games who want to support them, please support this game. I mean, it just looks boring, and it's a little like Nintendo 8-bit graphics game. It is what it is.
But some of these companies will put out a banger later once they make a few bucks.
Possibly.
That's why you want to support these indies, because they'll sometimes toss a banger out there.
Yep.
You never know.
You never know. Wolong 2 is coming out in 2027. A game called Join Us. It's going to be like a Far Cry multiplayer game, I want to say. Possibly. But they couldn't even put Far Cry in the name. They just call it Join Us. It's coming out in March of 2027.
Oh, yeah, the cult game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cult game. Yes, the cult game.
Yeah.
So there's a game called. All right, are there any fans? All right, I played both Hellblade games. They were both pretty boring. There is now a game called Senua coming out, which is the main character of Hellblade. That comes out in 2027.
Is it a prequel or what?
I don't know.
How's that one gonna work?
As far as I know,
there's not much detail on it.
Yeah, it's her own standout. Whatever. You got me. Fallout 76 Infestations. For those of you who play Fallout 76, the DLC or the add-on.
It's the sequel.
Oh, okay. Fallout 76 Infestations is out now. Doom: The Dark Ages is about ready to get another DLC in July. And for Aquacats, is Aquacats in the background anywhere? This one, especially announcement for her. If Aquacats is there is a brand new and improved Crazy Taxi coming out. Crazy Taxi World Tour. I might be getting this game. It comes out in 2027. She stole my Dreamcast, and she will not give it back because she enjoys Crazy Taxi. Oh, she didn't steal it. I actually gave it to her. I wouldn't mind having it back, but she can hold on to it. It's fine. Also, I was really kind of happy to see this, but I'm not paying $800 for it. There's a brand new 25th anniversary Xbox coming out, Series X. It's the color of the original Xbox for celebrating 25 years. There was no price, but it comes out in November, which is Xbox's anniversary month. 25 years.
Green and black?
Yes, green and black. Yes. It looks pretty nice. Personally, I'm a black. I like black consoles, so my Series X looks better. That's my opinion. But I wouldn't mind having that.
You go black.
Once you go black, you never go back.
My PC's all black.
Yes, so is mine. The only white actually, I think the only white consoles I have is my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo. Even my Atari's black with wood grain. Okay, a couple more announcements, and I swear I'll be done. Minecraft Dungeons 2 is coming out. So Minecraft fans, we got Age of Empires 5, I think it is, or 4. I can't read Roman numerals. I'm terrible. I was educated in California. Now, this game looks really good. It's kind of Bioshocky in a way. I'm looking kind of forward to looking into this game. It's called Magicians: The Devil's Deal. It looks really, really good. This magician makes a deal with the devil, and the devil comes out, and he's got to escape the devil in some way. From what I saw, the game just looks phenomenal. Looks awesome. So it comes out in 2027. Valor Mortis is coming out. The Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry.
That one kind of looks.
Oh, Valor Mortis.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty good. The Elder Scrolls Online, I believe, is having another update. Uh, Now,
Snort.
for all you Flight Simulator fans, July 4th, Flight Simulator will have an update for all the great American places around the United States you can go look at, like the Grand Canyon and stuff like that.
Well, that's
What I would really like for them to do, this is just my opinion. I'm super proud to be an American. I would love for them to put the Twin Towers in New York again and have them there. I think that would be exceptional, and you could fly around it and see it. And that's just my opinion. They're long gone. It was what it was, but that's just me.
I had an evil thought.
I know what you were thinking, and damn it, I thought of it as soon as I said fly around it. I was like, damn it. But anyway, that's terrible. Struck that from the record.
And I want to move. And the fucking crazy thing is, I want to move to the States, and people think I'm fucking nuts up here. But that's like, anyway, I have my reason.
Yeah,
But-
that's all right. Whatever. All right, we're gonna skip past that. Mark, strike that from
I
the
have evil
record.
thoughts. I can't
Never
help
mind.
it.
Never mind. Leave it out of the game because people are gonna do stupid shit. Never mind. Never mind. So.
This is why we can't have nice games.
No, we cannot have nice games because people do fucked up shit, including my friend, which is a former military guy himself. Where the Winds Meet is coming out.
Look.
Castlevania. All right, there's another addition to 31 Days of Horror, and it is Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I'm a big Castlevania fan. You know what, guys? Fuck you guys. That's fucked up. I eat my words. Strike it from the record. That's just fucked up.
I have the Castlevania collection on PC, but there's another one on Steam too that they have now. I guess there's a few other Castlevania games I don't have, but I have the old school one starting with like the original Belmont game, Onward, Advanced Castlevania. There's a big.
Oh, yeah.
7 of them.
Yeah. What they did is
I have it in two.
Oh, go ahead.
I have it in 2 spots. I actually got it for free on Epic one day.
Oh,
I
nice.
just opened it up. Oh yeah, here you go. They're like, here. I'm like,
Awesome.
Do I have that on Steam already?
Well,
Yeah.
what they're doing is they're combining them all, especially some rare ones, like Kid Castlevania. I forgot what the Kid one was called, but yeah, they're combining them all into one collection. I got one on
Kid
Xbox.
Dracula.
Kid Dracula, that's it. But a lot of people are asking me for my 31 Days of Horror this year if I could play some retro games, and I do have Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and Super Castlevania in their original forms on NES and Super Nintendo. And I was thinking about putting those in there. And believe it or not, I do have the Game Genie, and I have not tested it yet, so that might be a good time to test it. But yes, there is
They're hard games.
there is a brand new Castlevania coming out, and guess what? You ready, Blitz?
Mm.
You ready? It's a female Belmont.
Really?
Yes, Yep, she is the new protagonist. She is a Belmont.
What's her name?
I forgot her name, but it's a female. I'll figure it out, and I'll put it in. I'll put it in chat. But Vivarium is coming out in 2027. Persona 6 was advertised, but no date whatsoever. It could be 10 years down the road for all you Persona fans. For Chillin, if he's around. This one's for Chillin. I believe he liked Spyro, The Realm Beyond.
Yeah. We were talking about that on your Discord.
Yep. And a game that I'm looking very forward to because it reminds me of BioShock Infinite. I was not a big fan of BioShock Infinite, but Clockwork Revolution comes out in 2027. I'm looking very forward to that game. And last but not least, what was mentioned, it comes out in October like it usually does. A new Call of Duty game, DMZ. I know you guys
Is
are
it going to
all...
be just an add-on? Because DMZ was a mode in...
It's coming out the 23rd. It might be an add-on for the older Call of Duty. Because from what I understand, Microsoft said that they didn't want to put out Call of Duties every year anymore. due to quality
Yeah,
issues.
Activision.
So yeah, I think this is gonna this then it sounds like an add-on.
Because they put two out, like they always put two good ones, and then the third company kind of puts a shitty one, and they're just the same. This last so many years, like when Modern Warfare came out 2019, 2020, and then war in that first year Warzone, it was new, like it was different, and then they went to Black Ops Cold War, and that was different from the other game, and then they came out with the third one, which was like back in the past, fighting on the fucking Pacific Rim, trying to climb a goddamn volcano. Basically, that one sucked. It wasn't bad, but the map was fucking dog shit.
Then this new Call of Duty came out.
The game wasn't bad.
It's like a drug
Hey?
dream.
Yeah, I laughed. We can disguised after the show. You guys be called sexist and
Hey,
terrorists. No, sexy terrorists.
You know what?
Look
I
at these faces.
I have a favorite guy that I like watching on YouTube, and he has a bunch of the same feelings about stuff. And it's just, as long as you tell the truth, you can't go wrong. I'm not trying to make anybody look bad. I just want things to flow naturally the way they used to be in the 90s and the 2000s. Or maybe even not the
You don't have to
2000s.
force anything. Yeah.
Just don't force it. Just make the game for people to enjoy. Don't force shit.
And if you want IPs with whatever you want in them, you make them. You don't have to fucking inject everything into the existing.
Just let people be happy and enjoy the game. You'll earn a lot more money. It's like they know they can make more money by doing this, but they'd rather do this, and they're like, fuck it, we don't want money. Screw money. No,
Oh, it's
no
been
money.
like that in all media. Started in TV shows and movies. They brought it into comic books and other stuff like that in the West, and then they started injecting much shit in the game. But not all of them. It's just that there's quite a few, and it like the stuff that people really love, and there's a core fan base that is large and will pay the millions for the fucking games,
Well,
are not buying a lot of these now.
And here's the-
because of that fucking reason. Even when we're getting priced out of shit, people are still trying to buy stuff.
yeah. And,
You know?
and here's the other turn of the coin. So a lot of these companies, it's coming out that the federal governments of these countries are paying to have these games made. Even though they know they're going to fail, they know they're going to suck, they know that nobody's going to want to fucking play them, but they already made their money back because the government funded it. And it's coming out on certain games that have already done that. Like Mixtape, I believe Mixtape was funded, don't quote me, I think it was partially funded by the government. If not, I'm confusing it with another game. But remember, the person who owned Mixtape is a rich person by herself. She's the daughter of like the richest guy in
Oracle billionaire.
yeah, Oracle guy. So that game already had money. I'm just saying that
And through government arts and culture initiatives.
there you go. And so to get those grants through the government, you have to inject certain things into your games. In other words, there's a checklist. And you have to have it in there. And if you don't get the money, which is not fair to other people that make the games. So, there you go. That's Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm gonna cruise through Nintendo because some of the games are the same, and I know Glock's got a certain amount of time to work with. So,
Oh no, I'm good.
oh, you're good.
Yeah, if you look at my schedule, it says 2:00 to whenever.
Oh, good. I didn't realize that. That's even okay. That's awesome. Man.
So I mean,
we got lots of stuff this week.
yeah, because I mean, if my
Yeah,
podcast,
we have a nice fat. We have a nice fat one. Just these fucking games coming out alone between these 4 shows was huge. This is a huge fucking month. We've only been a month. It's May 10th, and we're the 14th of this month. So we're a month. We're gonna try to do like once a month because we know we can get a solid show every month. Trying to do every 2 weeks is a little bit stressful. I'm trying to figure out topics. So,
And if
but
you're-
this gives us enough of a gap that there's lots of news to work with, and we can go.
and if you're lucky, you'll get us uncanned and talking, throwing our personal feelings out there and wind up getting canceled.
canceled and considered sexy terrorists.
Yeah.
So Nintendo, let's see, they had Rhythm Heaven Groove, a new rhythm game. I hate those. Those fucking rhythm games are so stupid to me. I'm like, I wanted. Listen, I used to do jobs where I had to fucking type all fucking day, just putting shit in, and I had to keep a certain rhythm. Man, these rhythm games piss me off. I don't even play them in Yakuza. I fucking hate them so much. I'm like, no, fuck that. You know, if I want to finger keys all day, I'll fucking write a story or look at porn. Come on, leave me alone. God, I can finger myself. So anyway, Onimusha is coming out on Nintendo with a sword, which is nice. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen S2, which is interesting. Because Dragon's Dogma 2 flopped, they fucking basically remade it, added a bunch of shit to it. Like the original fucking game fucked up. It was popular, but the game was a mess.
And
So
you guys think I'm bad.
They fixed that game twice. They fixed that game.
You guys think I'm bad. Listen to this motherfucker. Never mind. Go ahead, Blitz. Go ahead. Get canceled. It's cool.
What? If I haven't been canceled on my streams yet, there's, I think we're good. Plus, the worst case, we always have Rumble. Stellar Blade S2. See, so some games are really coming out. Nintendo's got a big bag of games this time around.
Yeah,
Pretty wild.
it's
They're getting them
huge.
from everybody. Yeah, they're being spoiled this time around, and I guess the Switch 2 is just powerful enough that it can run a lot of this shit decently. So
I just
which
think
is kind of nice to see. They do scrape a few graphics off, like Pragnata, because the graphics were kind of dumbed down a bit. But overall, they still look pretty decent.
If you look at some of their
For a
releases,
small
Blitz, I think it's just that, yeah, it's like you said, the Switch 2 can finally handle some of them, and they're just releasing some of these games that have been out on other consoles for years.
Yeah, and some of the new ones, like we're seeing across Xbox
right.
and PlayStation.
You're right.
Those Orbitals S2, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Rayman Legends Retold. We've got Big Walk S2. One Piece Grand Gourmet. This is where the anime games really start to show up.
That's what Nintendo's known for.
It's funny that it's a Grand Gourmet when the other game that's coming out is that other chef game.
Hold on.
One Piece
I'll get it.
Chef game.
Bancho the Chef.
Bancho the Chef, yeah. It's kind of funny that One Piece is doing their own kind of version of that, because they do have a chef on their ship that fights with his feet.
Wow.
One Piece. He's like almost like a Taekwondo guy. He doesn't use his hands because he cooks with them. So he always fights with his feet. So he's become like a professional ass whooper, like keeps his hands in his pockets in a sexy suit, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Change title to Unhinged.
Hey, you know what? Who knows?
Wait, there's a
might
tame version of you guys?
No, there isn't.
So yeah, there's gonna be obviously Pokemon Pokopia update under the
Pokemon.
So people are gonna love that. Fire Emblem, that's another anime game. Fortune's Weave.
You're either into it or you're not.
Ninjala.
Yep.
I don't know that one.
It's
Spring 2027.
I think it's like an anime
Donkey
ninja
Kong.
game.
Okay. See, yeah. So another anime style. They really drive them to the Nintendo. You'll see some of them on Steam too, but even on PC, they're not as big. I don't think they sell the same way. Donkey Kong Challenge for digital card prizes.
Yeah.
Online.
So the digital cards, you can win these virtual cards on the Nintendo Switch. They're like collectibles for doing certain things in Donkey Kong Online. So they basically want you to sign up for online. The stuff that I got rid of, that I was paying $50 a month for. So to play virtual Nintendo, virtual Super Nintendo. So the Donkey Kong games are in there. So
To play those old games that have been out for fucking 30, 40 fucking years.
And Nintendo refuses to lower the prices.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, Nintendo won't lower the prices. Or its prices.
Oh no, they keep it. We talked about that they've had the premium illusion forever. Like when I bought, well, I didn't buy it, but Mario 3, my stepfather bought that for me, and that was $90 at Kmart Canadian back then. $90 Canadian.
I think it was
the other
60
Nintendo
here.
games were like 60, 70, and fucking Mario 3 comes out $90 plus tax. And we had a 7-8% tax rate back then in our province. We're at 15 now.
God damn.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucked. We only had like a mixed provincial and a little bit of federal tax. It wasn't much. But yeah, anyway, it's bad now. Let's see what else we got. Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC, Four Waves, Jujutsu Kaiser. That's another one. Survivortron.
Yeah.
Fucking
It,
Vampire Survivors.
it's like
A lot
Vampire.
of that Vampire Survivors been on. Oh, it's like Vampire Survivors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like highly more animated than Vampire Survivor. I love
Mm.
Vampire Survivor. If you ever want to just try to go around and shoot shit and just do whatever, that's
It's
the
that
game to
fun?
play. Oh, it's addicting. I won't say it's necessarily
Yeah.
fun. It's addicting. I love Vampire
Okay.
Survivor, but this one's highly more animated, and you do different things. And I was like, I don't know if I can play this, but Vampire
Mm.
Survivor, yeah, I can play it.
I looked at it. I wasn't sure. Do you have wigs and dresses to go with the theme of things? That'd be fucking funny. That'd be fucking funny. Hi. I'm Blitzerina, and this is Glockette.
Wow.
Wait, I'm the bearded lady. and she's got a strong chin. Strapped, don't get clapped.
Or if you do, it's gonna burn.
Uh, the fucking skunk outside the house. I can smell the son of it. It's been raining. The weather's all fucked up. So, there's one that lives under the fucking shed over here, and yeah, I think somebody aggravated him and kicked him out of his home because I smell the old bastard. He's like 10 years old. He's huge.
Damn.
Thing is like twice the size of a cat at least.
Some people keep
Oh
those things
yeah,
as
I saw
pets.
him. Yeah, not this one.
This is
guy'll
Brutus.
Fucking blow your home out. Brutus.
What part of
Raining here. Oh fuck! It's been raining here in New Brunswick. Like it's raining like all over the place.
Texas
Crazy.
are you in, Dylan? Because I'm in DFW, and it threatened this morning, but it kind of just left.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I didn't shit myself, disguised. I would admit to that. I was ripping ass on stream the other day during the Z Team games.
Oh no, don't worry, guys. That wasn't a bomb.
Yeah.
That was me.
That wasn't the zombie. Oh shit! So yeah, we get Lords of the Fallen 2. That's pretty exciting. I have the OG Lords of the Fallen. Current Lords of the Fallen's on sale on Steam, like the new version, and that one's way fucking better. And I don't have it yet, but Lords of the Fallen 2 is good. I would fucking definitely play that. It's another Souls-like though. If you like Souls-likes, I don't know if I like Souls-likes, but it looks good enough that I would fuck with it. I'd probably get pissed off playing it. But I am getting through Fallen Order, so I'm kind of like I'm popping that Souls-like cherry, I guess.
Nice.
Let's see, Liza P, another Souls-like edition.
I couldn't destroy the first guy. I was like, nope, fuck this game. I hated Liza P.
Yeah, I can understand that. You either love those games or you hate them, and sometimes there's certain ones that you'll like and other ones you won't. And I have a fucking stack of games that I haven't even touched yet, like Mortal Shell and stuff. But I got some really weird ones. Sullen Sanctuary and a couple other fucking. I have probably 10 fucking Souls-like games sitting there right now that I haven't touched yet, other than Fallen Order. Let's see.
Devil May Cry.
What? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry 5. That's true, Devil Hunter Edition. I don't have that on PC yet. I only have the first 3. I need to get 4 and 5 and the remake of the first one working up around here for some reason. I don't know why they changed the look, but I want to play that. Then there's Muramasa Revenant Blade. That sounds interesting. Xenoblade Chronicle.
Definitive
That's
Edition.
out in, yeah. Oh, Definitive Edition. Huh. Okay. Physical. Oh, there's a physical.
So
They sold separately.
so digital I think is released um, the minute it was announced, but physical edition you're gonna have to wait
Oh,
until
really?
I think
Okay, that
October.
explains that.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Genesis S2 2027. Nintendo Switch Sports Resorts. I wish they would bring some fucking like they when we had the what was it, the original Wii?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, original Wii, and all the peripherals you could buy for it, secondhand, like second, like a third party, and the actual ones for
Tennis rackets, steering
the games,
wheels,
like the board and
golf
stuff.
clubs.
Like fuck yeah, the steering wheel, all that stuff. That
Mhm.
was one of the most fun consoles I've ever fucking played on. I want one so bad. If I could ever find one brand fucking new in a box somewhere, I would totally get it. I mean, and you could play a good chunk of your cube games on it because it had the fucking
Huh?
the the thing for it.
Uh,
You
Blitz.
know,
I'll be
hmm?
fairly honest. I bought mine used at my retro store. You're not gonna find a brand new one anywhere.
No,
You're gonna have to buy them used.
challenge accepted.
Okay, let me know if you find one because I had to get mine used, and
Yeah,
I'm either finding them used or they're broken and you gotta part them out.
I could probably fix some of them along the way. I need to get a good soldering iron though. Some of that shit and get practiced up again. Let's see. So yeah, RuneScape. If you're a RuneScape nut, that's coming out what 9/15/26. Hello Kitty.
You know you want to play Hello Kitty
Party
Party
Land.
Land.
The only Hello Kitty I would play is they came out with a Hello Kittler game. You ever
Whoa!
seen that meme? Hello
No.
Kitty dressed up as Hitler. Fucking died. I still laugh to this day thinking about that stupid meme. I had it on my phone and it's like 3 or 4 phones ago. I lost it.
The only meme that I still laugh at today that I just find hilarious and it keeps getting new titles every time you see it is the guy with the girlfriend walking down the street and then this other fine girl's
Oh
walking the
my
other
god.
way and he's looking back at her going, yeah. That one just cracks
And
me
it's
up every
always
time.
something different.
It's always something
Yeah.
different.
They're they're hilarious. Let's see. Star Fox S2.
Oh,
Yeah,
so when you see
that's coming
S2,
out.
um,
Yep.
that means Switch 2.
Switch 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see Switch 1, or it'll say sometimes S1/S2, that's Switch 1 and 2. So if it's only
Okay,
if
'cause
it's
most of these are Switch. Okay, there's a
yeah.
couple that are Switch 1. I get it now. Yeah.
So it looks like they're trying. It looks like
Yeah.
they're evolving out of the Switch, or trying
Yeah,
to.
there's not many. Not many at all. So now everybody knows what S2 means.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Resonance. Uh, interesting. Final Fantasy is coming out finally. I've been waiting for that third one because I want to buy the packet one when I do get it.
I think that's
not
the
just
one.
fucking yeah. So I want to because there's the third one's coming out and you want to get the whole fucking thing in one shot. I wasn't gonna buy it 3 times at $90. It's fucking stupidity. It's one goddamn game. It's one game. It's Final Fantasy VII, but it was just remade into a different style. But they broke it up into 3 games. Like, talk about Sony or Enix fucking milking the shit out of everybody. I
Squeenix.
know it's the one of the most famous, awesome Final Fantasy games ever, but like, fuck off. You know, let's milk everybody. You know, god dang. How about you go and get some bull's milk while you're at it? It's extra salty.
I was never a.
I'm salty about that.
I was never a Final Fantasy fan. I'm not into RPGs, but I remember when I was a kid, I had a
Mm.
subscription, but the only way my parents could get me to read, uh, then in school was to get me video game magazines, and I got a subscription to Nintendo Power, and
Mm.
they I guess ran out of ideas for a next issue of Nintendo Power. So once in a while they'd ship you a strategy guide. I got Super Mario Brothers 3, um, the 4-player one, and then I got Final Fantasy. And I wish I still had them today, but I think I threw them away like a dumbass.
Mm.
Um, but I miss my Nintendo magazines, but it was just certainly different. I was like, I would never play this game, but it was a nice strategy guide. And that's one of my fondest memories of Final Fantasy. I just never played, but cool looking strategy guide.
The one I remember the most from Nintendo Power, my stepfather used to get them for me at the post office because they would a lot of them would just be going to addresses that they had moved, and they had fucking put a forwarding thing, so they
Oh,
had to rip
nice.
the covers off, and he would just bring them home
Yeah,
instead of ripping the cover off.
they were good magazines.
Scratch the name out,
I loved them.
and I used to get them for nothing, right? And I always remember this one because I played Totally Rad one time on the Nintendo, and I had it had all the tricks to the game. So there was a trick where on the first level, if you wanted to get like near unlimited lives, if you got to this one spot in the level, there's a little green dude that runs up. All you had to do was keep it over and over again. He keeps respawning. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to spawn at different points. But this one's a glitch. And he's like, doop, 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 doop. So I got like 50 fucking lives, and I ran 90% of the game. I got stuck on one of the boss, like not a boss. I got stuck on a mini boss halfway through the final fucking level. I was almost done the game, right? And I got stuck. And you know, fucking Nintendo, if they don't have passwords, you're fucked. They didn't have a save battery in this one,
Oh,
so it was like you turn it off, you're fucked, right? And I had no choice. I had to turn it off. I was playing this all day, and it's why I remember Totally Rad is it was the first time that I saw bosses the size of your fucking screen.
nice.
Bosses that are that huge. You're a little motherfucker. Now you have all these elemental powers, and you can turn into different creatures. That's what Totally Rad was about. It was a fucking really neat mystical take, but at the same time, there was sometimes it would look kind of modern, and it was all different. The levels were all very different, and the bosses were massive and different in each spot. There was one dude like you could swim really well if you transformed into this one form, and there was another one. It was like a lion dude, and it was all different ones. And they had different. There was different reasons for everything that you played with, plus your elemental attacks. Like you'd attack with rocks, you'd attack with fucking water, and you'd attack with fire. So it's one of the coolest games I ever played. It was pretty colorful and neat, and like I said, full screen bosses like on a fucking 20-inch TV. That was epic, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, and that's one always sticks in my mind to this day. And that one trick that I got a bajillion fucking lives in the game. Yeah, anyway, that's just a little side note. One of those games that shaped me as a kid. So Piku Niku, I don't know what the fuck that is. Piku Niku 2.
Yeah, it's just those
There's
weird
some
games.
I have no fucking clue. Dragon Quest Monsters of the Wizard sounds good. I was Dragon Warrior player, and they kind of switched the series to Dragon Quest. Pretty cool though. I think that one sounds really good. And then Dustbloods. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. Okay. Then Dustbloods. That looks interesting. It
looked really good, but it looks like a Nintendo exclusive.
Yeah, that's a Nintendo exclusive, and it's a closed network test summer 2026. So God knows when that's coming out. Splatoon Raiders. Splatoon's been it had other games out before, but I've never really played them along the way. That was June 30th, 2026, the release.
Yeah.
Oh, release in and okay.
Switch 2 release on the 23rd, I think.
Okay, that's what. Oh yeah, on the Switch 2. There we go. I see it. Deltarune Chapter 5. That's holy fuck. There's a lot of games for Nintendo in June.
Yeah, they went ham this time, but once again,
4 has been out on PC for a while.
You look at some of them, they've been out on other consoles for a while. Like they're releasing a
They're just catching up.
Yeah.
You mentioned Ill earlier. That game looks
can't wait for that game.
I saw something about that. Today.
There's no date for it though. There's no 2027. There's no 2026. It's a brand new horror game, and it looks really good. It looks really good.
The release date.
I didn't see anything for it.
Coming out on Steam as well. Yeah. They don't have a release date to be announced. They don't even have the fucking requirements yet for it on PC, so they don't even have that. No idea. This 2027, that's it. That could move to 2028. God knows when they say something like that. What else we got? So we got Tomb Raiders Deltarune, Chapter 5. Don't know that series.
Okay,
The
so
Metaphor Refantasio it's been on PC for 2 years, I think. So that's coming to Switch too. That's interesting. Minecraft Switch Edition.
just a quick note. For those of you who wanted to know what the girl's name in Castlevania Belmont's Curse is, her name is Rose Belmont. She is a Belmont, and her name is Rose.
Good name.
Yeah, her name is Rose.
Good name.
But
It
that
would fit with the time.
there is no other
Actually
Belmont.
fits pretty good.
Yeah, let's see how she does. I mean, the graphics,
Hopefully it's a good game.
the playability looks really good. It looks like another side-scrolling Castlevania game. I've always loved Castlevania, so therefore I will buy it and play it.
Space Marine 2026 Observer. I didn't even hear about that one.
Which one?
Space Marine 2026.
Oh, yeah.
2026.
They're catching up. They're releasing that. That's been on
Okay,
Xbox
that's
for a
what
while.
it is.
Yeah, that's
Observer. I didn't hear about that one. DayZ?
yeah.
Really? On fucking Switch?
the Switch too.
Great game to put on Switch too.
Yeah.
Dang. Metal Gear, Tomb Raider, Tales of Eternity, SnowRunner, This Boxing, Everbloom. The Final Fantasy Online,
Yeah, these are all.
Kingdom Hearts Collection.
So yeah, all those you
Yeah.
see, they were just like throwing games left and right. They're like, here, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. I was like,
catch.
it's like fuck, slow down.
Kingdom Hearts 4. That people are looking forward to that.
Yes, that looked
They
good.
never had that one.
I think that was another
And the-
chilling one. You like that?
And then the final one that everybody's waiting for, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Now
That was
that's
pretty good.
controversial.
I'm not gonna lie. I
That's-
saw that the other day.
That's controversial for me, anyway.
Mm.
All right,
Mm.
everybody knows. You know, I am an old school player. Why? I would look so much more forward to a remake of the first one, or A Link to the Past. I understand that Ocarina of Time was very popular, but
Yeah.
look at the one that started everything, the original Legend of Zelda, or look at A Link to the Past, which was almost a perfect game, perfectly made game, no glitches. Why couldn't they make a remake to either one of those two? Why Ocarina of Time? Is it because it's the easiest one to remake? I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's controversial for me because I'm partial to Zelda and Link to the Past.
Well, we didn't post on your Discord. That's probably why fucking Cats and Chillin' aren't here.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Because they don't check the other socials, right? They
Maybe not.
don't even really have them.
Oops.
They probably didn't realize. I
Oops.
just fucking clicked. I'm like, oh shit! I didn't even post on my Discord. I usually post it there too, but I posted everywhere else. But my Discord.
All right.
Much.
I've been told by
I
Disguised.
use it for gaming.
I've been warned and told and scolded by Disguised Agony that I am not allowed to use common sense.
Oh shit! So the last one that we've got for shows was Summer Game Fest. I think that one. I don't know what the date was it came out. I think was Game Fest first, or was it?
Game Fest was first, and then then PlayStation, then Xbox, then Nintendo. Nintendo wanted to be last.
Nintendo was last. Yeah, they're not stupid. See, first or last, you remember the best. Typically. So that's Game Fest is pretty smart. They slithered in on the beginning. But E3 used to be earlier in the year anyway, and this is kind of their replacement. It's not as good as E3 used to be, but at least it's something. But yeah, this is the heavy PC side.
Before you go on,
yeah.
just to let you know, I did send Aquacats a message. I said,
And Chillin' one too.
podcast is halfway through.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe message chilling too, just in case.
Yeah,
He's probably just chilling.
most likely.
So the PC side of things is pretty wild. There was a bunch of games that were thought to be console exclusives.
Oh, she's in. She's in.
Huh?
She's already there.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's watching.
Here, come in.
She just has a mission. Or
Just chilling in the background.
yeah.
She's sneaking in the background. Oh, I
Ah.
get it.
Probably have this on mute.
Yeah.
Once we
Usually
went
she
controversial, once we went controversial, they hit mute.
Just fucking ignore us.
Nope, fuck that. Uh-uh.
She's like, screw you guys. I'm going home. You goddamn hippies. Disrespecting my authority.
Damn truthers using common sense. The sky's agony ain't having none of it.
Right? Gonna have none of it, bitch. So it's looking pretty good on PC. We're getting Code Veronica in 2027. Alien Isolation 2 looks fucking wild. I hope it's better than the first one. The first one's too fucking long and too fucking hard. I just like, nah, no dice. I tried it. I got about 3-4 hours in, and the alien tore my asshole out 16 times, and then and I got shot by motherfuckers in another room about 5 times, and I was like, God damn, what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
You gotta.
It's like. It's like Batman, but awful.
You got a lot. You got a lot further than I did. I own the game. I got it at a discounted price. I played for 20 minutes and turned it off.
Hey, Rosie.
I was like, nope.
Yeah.
There is no offense in this game. I'm out. Fuck that alien. I got fucking.
No.
I got killed 3 times in 3 minutes. I was like, nope. I'm done.
Damn. It didn't bother me until way later. Like it was hours before the alien came up. And but I got killed by people. You know, there was 2 people in this one room, and they were
Weren't they
fucking.
robots?
One was up top,
Or
one was
synthetics?
there, and there was no humans. There's humans.
Oh,
in
I thought they
there.
were synthetics.
As you're moving through isolation.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
as you're moving through isolation, there's humans in the game that you're trying to search the ship and get off. But there's other people in the game, and some of them you deal with, some of them try to kill you.
Oh, gotcha.
And you don't know, and you can only cut certain doors and certainly with certain amount of gear and stuff. So you got to find all this shit as you're traveling. Fucking isolation. So hard.
Yeah, nope, not for me.
God damn.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
to each their
dumped
own.
it.
I heard it was good. I couldn't get along with it. It's just, if you enjoy it,
Yeah.
more power to you. It's not my type of game. I need some offense.
Oh, volume's not working well. We're both cracking in the red on my
Yeah.
on the. It should be on the Gun Cats Discord, and maybe. And I hear him perfectly fine in his Discord. Maybe he's got to turn his up.
Oh no,
a
it's
little bit
Aquacats. It's Aquacats.
on his stream. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's complaining
Okay.
except for Aquacats.
No, nobody else said anything yet.
So therefore, Aquacats, you're fired. Get out of here. Banner, 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 just banner, just banner.
So Gen Atlas is another one I'm kind of interested in because it looks like Shadow of the Colossus with robots. That's a huge fucking robots, and you get the robots are fighting each other, and you're climbing in the robots like Shadow of the Colossus and shit. But it also goes to this like first person
It's
mode.
like MechWarrior?
It looks trippy and weird. No, way fucking bigger. They're like the size of buildings.
Oh, okay.
These things are skyscrapers. Shadow of the Colossus. Did you play? It was a PlayStation game.
I have it.
wish
I just
they'd
have never
port
played
the
it.
fucking thing. Yeah.
I
They're
need to play it.
massive. Like these things are the size of mountains. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to play it. I heard it was such a good game.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it is. It's sad though. At the same
I know,
time,
I
when you
heard it
find out
was.
the whole fucking story. I was like, God damn it. I
Yeah.
didn't want to know it, but I'm like, after all these years, I had to know something. You know, I wanted the satisfaction of knowing.
Yeah, I need to put it on my schedule to play it because I've owned it for years. I've just have never played it, and I need to play it.
Blood Message looks good. If it's as good, it's another samurai game. So we've got, it's another like Tsushima type thing going on from the looks of it. How good is it? I don't know, but it looks bitchin'. So that one looked really tight. Stranger Than Heaven. That's the Like a Dragon prequel with Tupac's image in it
Oh
and
god,
Snoop
I
Dogg.
saw that. I was like, what the fuck is Tupac? Tupac's been dead, well, supposedly dead for years. I personally think he's
Yeah.
still alive.
Now his family's pissed. They don't want him. They didn't want him in the game, but somebody has the rights to his likeness, so they were able to inject his likeness into it. Now the pushback is that other people are like, well, they don't really want to. If he's dead, leave the fucking guy alone. We have the technology to do this now, but you shouldn't
You
be
shouldn't.
messing
It's
with
fucking with shit you should fuck with.
people. Yeah, so I don't know. To me, I don't know why he's in the game, but whatever, they felt the need to put him in.
I guess it's something you need to see
It's a
within the game.
prequel to Like a Dragon, so that's all I know. Yeah, and Like a Dragon is Yakuza 7 technically, so we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be a good game. I just don't know why Tupac's in it. It doesn't make sense to me. But they could have used somebody modern that was alive. But anyway, fuck it. I guess they don't want to pay the family. What? Kind of weird. Kind of weird. That was January 15th, 2027. So in line with Kiwami 3, which came out last February. So it's actually going to be a month earlier. There's Hex, which is by the creators of The Division. Don't know any details on it. Nobody knows anything about it. Is it a survival game? Is it a fucking team shooter? Is it like, what the fuck is it? Like, it's gonna play kind of like The Division. Is that what it is? But
Is it made by the same company?
But nobody knows. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and the ones that created Division are part of Ubisoft, but they didn't say it was an Ubisoft game.
Is it a Tom Clancy?
Is it an independent? No, it's called Hex.
Oh, okay.
HAEX, yeah. And by the creators of the original Division, and that's it.
Wow.
Not much details, just 2027.
Well, that was
TMNT The Last Ronin looks badass.
that was actually going to be part of my news. Was that Ubisoft was laying off yet another row of people? So
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
sorry for interrupting.
I don't know. No, that's fine because it's makes sense because we slipped into Ubi anyway, and they try to slip into us, and then it becomes a slippery slip fest. A lot of holes are invaded when you go to Ubisoft. They really like to strap on stuff. They're worse than Sweet Baby Inc. at times.
At least use
When
lube,
they're
sir.
good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad. They'll spit roast you with strap-ons. Anyway, I mean, if you like that, that's fine. Giggity your googus. So, T The Last Ronin looks interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it looks cool. No, I didn't see a date on that. Final Fantasy VII Revelation. That's the one. That's the third part. So, there should be a pack coming out with all three in it after that. Probably they might even have it when that lands, and then they'll say, "Oh, fucking $250, you can get all three."
I think that's what Nintendo or maybe the other consoles are doing. They're gonna slam it all together and say, "Pay this big price," and it'll just be enhanced graphics or performance, nothing else.
Yeah, plus the third part. Yeah, yeah, and that's spring 2027. Like I said, the trilogy finale. It's not even that long of a game. I mean, you can grind it out and make it long. The Wolf Among Us 2. You interested in that one, Glock?
Yes,
That
very
Telltale
much
game?
so. Very, very much. In fact, they're making a Wolf Among Us remaster, which I will probably buy because the achievements reset. My guess is it'll probably be around the $29.99 or $19.99 range. The Wolf Among Us 2, I've been waiting for a date for release for 3 years about, and if you love folklore, if you love fairy tales, if you love anything you grew up with like that, you will love The Wolf Among Us. It has such a twist on it has like a dark twist on these things, and I absolutely loved is one of my more favorite Telltale games. So yeah,
Yeah, I figured that was one that you were gonna like.
I would recommend The Wolf Among Us to anybody who likes those type of things. Great game.
I watched you play a good chunk of that. It
Great.
was a interesting game.
I
I don't know if there's a style of game I want to play. I'm gonna try the Borderlands kind of versions, but
it's all right.
um,
Well, um,
mm,
I'll tell you what, my eyes got wide at the. I'm gonna say it's gonna sound dirty, but the orgasm part of the game towards the end, when shit hits the fan and all of a sudden you think you're gonna die, and then all of a sudden something happens and you just turn into this.
it's
And I'll leave it. But it's just
climax.
the climax,
Well,
the orgasm.
orgasm.
I told you we're going over the hinges today. We're going all the way. If we're gonna get
we're off the fucking reservation, boy.
if we're gonna get banned, we're gonna get banned right. Damn it! I'm going dirty.
Funkin' everywhere, all over your shoes, motherfucker.
But yeah, it was. It's a great game. I would recommend Wolf Among Us to anybody. Anyway, go on with your games.
Before I go to work, when I had a GT220 PC, I pirated the episodes back then. I played the end of episode 4 of the original Wolf Among Us. Very good game for the time.
Yeah, it's a good game.
That's old school.
I've streamed it a couple. I've streamed it a couple times. I will stream it again when I think it releases. It's a great game.
We got Star Wars Zero Company. Looking forward to that.
I heard about that.
I think it's going to be decent. War Dogs. Don't know anything about that one yet. Looked all right, but I don't know if it's like there's no real date on it. There's been a bit of talk from some of the streamers I watch on occasion, some of the bigger ones, but nobody seems to know what War Dogs is about.
Is that
some?
I had a question about that Star Wars one. Is it going to be a live service game? Because that's what it sounds like.
No.
Also, it will actually have a.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a storyline. That was reading.
Gotcha. Okay.
Command and elite squads for a gritty, authentic story in Star Wars Zero Company. So you're commanding a squad.
Oh, okay.
It's a turn-based tactic game.
Oh, strategy based, like Gears of War Tactics, and there's another new one coming out. I actually that was one.
It almost sounds like a Rainbow Six game. You know what I mean? You do turn-based shit.
Gotcha.
Have a good one, D-Man, Big D.
DZW.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. You'll either see us tomorrow or we're banned.
I might be banned tonight. All right. No, I was released from purgatory on TikTok, by the way. I'll be streaming there soon, 3 nights a week, or 3 days a week. So I'll be popping up there for a couple hours, just running some simpler games. But yeah, anyway. I was going to talk about that later, but we just got into it. They freed me from purgatory after a month, almost 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't be.
Yeah, they said I was a bad boy. Actually, no, they've acknowledged that it's a problem and they don't know what's causing it, and they're trying to fix it.
But until then, you're still banned.
Talking. Yeah, about what's going on. Well, no, not just me, but like tons of people. They don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with the AI, and it's fucking gone hog wild on everyone, but they won't admit. They finally admitted it to Streamlabs.
Damn.
And they said it's not just Streamlabs, it's also Restream and Stream Element. The 3 integrations are having a big ass problem. So, and they don't know why.
Sounds like fun.
But they're working on it. Yeah. It's been like that for a year now, but it got really bad this last week. That's where I started getting banned across all of them. Let's see. Saw Genesis. It's early access this fall. It's a 4-player game. It's 3 versus 1 survival game. So it's DBD. I don't see that lasting. The other games that were like it. Mind you, it is solving puzzles while you're being hunted, so it might be.
Sounds like DBD.
It's a different take.
It's just like turning the generator on,
but a little more complicated. DBD with a twist, I guess. But I just don't see it lasting. The other games that were like that all came out. The Evil Dead one.
I really think
the Jason one.
Texas Chainsaw.
And Texas Chainsaw. Texas Chainsaw, is that one still going?
I
Or did
think
that one
there's a chance it
bite the dust?
could be, but I think it's on its last legs. You could buy it
Yeah.
you could buy it for like $10 or $15 at Walmart. Um,
They did that for $5 with fucking Jason.
yeah,
With the Friday the 13th.
yeah,
And then they canceled it.
that's the thing. I do have the collector edition of Friday the 13th. I bought the digital one, but I made sure to get the physical edition because one, I'm a physical collection person, but I also there's a badass poster in there that I wanted to get, so I got that. But
Yeah.
that brings me to the point of that brand new Halloween game that's coming out. I'm going to be buying it. I hope it lasts for until at least Halloween, so maybe we can play it online or something. But it's games like that. It just seems like games like Dead by Daylight are the staple. That'll last, but all the others are going to die around it.
Because Dead by Daylight has all the IPs. They've got Freddy Krueger. They've got, I think they got Jason. They've got all the scary shit.
This is
you
what
know?
happened. So they had Michael Myers, but because this game is coming out by Elphonic, the same makers of Friday the 13th, they got rid of Michael Myers. Dead by Daylight no longer has Michael Myers, but they imported Jason Voorhees now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, well, it
is
makes
Jason
sense
Voorhees?
because
Yeah.
the other game's gone.
Yeah. So I don't know if Elphonic needed to make a deal with Dead by Daylight or what, but yeah, Michael Myers, that Halloween game looks very authentic. It looks very fun, but again, I don't think any of these games around Dead by Daylight are going to last.
Mm.
There's a staple like Fortnite. Why are all the other games failing around it? Because it's the staple. I mean, even Fortnite's starting to fail. But it's old. So
Yeah. They're talking about Fortnite too, but Fortnite had a big merge of servers this year.
Oh.
Because people were mad that there's too many bots, and I don't blame them. Why do you want to play against people, not bots?
yeah.
So having Fortnite reduce the amount of servers made sense. You know, you've got less bots to deal with now, more humans, better matchmaking. You know, but it obviously has lost a big chunk of player base.
It was
Apex goes through these ups and downs. Fortnite just seems to be slowly trickling down.
yeah. Now Friday the 13th was successful to a certain point, but no one played it anymore, and they turned the servers off. Yes, they did have licensing issues, but I think it was losing people slowly but surely, kind of like what Marathon's doing, as far as
They
I
weren't
know.
busy enough. They didn't have enough. Not busy enough. They didn't have enough to keep people hooked.
Yeah,
Right? Like DVD just keeps enough in there that they keep people hooked and coming back.
yeah, I
come
didn't
back,
think
freaking
Friday the
rob,
13th was doing
do
that.
something new.
I love Friday the 13th. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. To me, I don't think the numbers were high enough. But yeah, they did have licensing issues, and that was a big problem. But I do think that it was a popularity thing. It was going down. Yeah, exactly. They weren't updating the game.
DVD has enough that they can pull from just about anywhere, and they can make up shit on the fly.
And they're always
They seem
updating.
to manage.
They're always updating.
They update regularly.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's they have the core audience, and it's going to be hard to fucking break into that. They're going to be the game that outlasts the rest. of it. It may die off eventually. They'd have to make a DVD too.
Yeah, they'll.
You know,
they'll-
when they start dropping, just upgrade the graphics and stuff. Fortnite's doing the same thing.
Now the Evil Dead, I bought it.
That'll
I bought that one like day one, and I played it for like a day or two, and then the next week I didn't hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I think like a month later they
I saw
shut
a
it down.
couple people play it, and that was it. It was fucked.
Yeah.
And it looked more fun than some of them, you know, but no, it went out the window. Kind of sad. I was looking forward to playing those, and I was gonna get all of them, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that, and then I held back and I waited. Sure.
Now there's a game that me and you have been
And that's
talking
why
about.
I don't bother.
I don't know how popular it is because I haven't played it in a couple weeks, but Toxic Commando is a pretty fun game.
Look it up.
But
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know how it's doing.
Says doing decently well as a solid mindless co-op horde shooter.
I mean,
Critical response on Metacritic's mixed for average, but user feedback's highly positive. Players praise the satisfying gunplay and thrilling massive swarms.
yeah,
Some
it's
criticize its shallow progression and lack of long-term endgame content. Yeah, that's what's gonna kill it. If they don't come up with some fucking endgame content and stuff, they're gonna have a hard fucking time. Just like Ark.
yeah.
You don't see as many people playing Ark now.
Nope. It
I knew
stayed
that was
side
gonna
down.
happen. I
But
fucking told you.
yeah, you
Remember
called
when
it.
it came out? I said this is gonna flop
But it's
at
doing
some
it.
point.
But it's doing better than Marathon, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Marathon though, like didn't that was slated to die. Like
Yep. It
that
still
was
is.
Concord with extraction
Yep.
mechanics. Like they're trying to get Destiny people onto a game that is not Destiny. Like what the fuck? Are you crazy? You know?
Yep.
They've been waiting for Destiny 3 forever. Halloween game will have a story game with it.
Good. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, really?
it's coming from the 1978 movie, so they're gonna have exact locations. They're gonna have Laurie Strode. Um, they're gonna have some of the same people, I believe, in it from 1978, and they'll have the same locations, which is really cool. I mean, they've showed it all over Twitter. They stopped advertising recently, but I mean, I want to say about 3 months ago, they were advertising every day on Twitter, and they would show you clips of Halloween, trying to get it pushed. Yeah, Dr. Loomis is in it too. Yeah, Donald Pleasance.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
At least if they're putting a storyline into it, that's gonna give a little bit of extra meat to it. So hopefully they can fucking drive the game
now from what I've
if
seen,
they're smart.
they added a lot of stuff from Friday the 13th in it. Like he can go invisible and haul ass, like Jason could. So that's going to be in it. I mean, Ilphonic's going to put a lot of things in it, like from Friday the 13th. Like, I mean, you could see it in the trailers.
That's pretty neat. It might be worth playing.
I'm down. I will be buying it.
Let's see
I
what
will
else
be
we
buying
got.
it.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how much it is and stuff. Because I really
Uh,
want to get.
I could tell you.
There's a few games I want to get that for
I-
fall, right? So I don't know.
I think it's going to be around $40, $30-$40 USD.
Because I'm looking at Resident Evil 4, the remake. Looking at doing. Cause I'm not gonna have 9. 9's gonna be too expensive. So I'm gonna get Resident Evil 4. It was on sale recently. I just bad timing, but
Yep.
I'll have it for the fall. And I want Dying Light. Definitely. I don't give a fuck what that costs. Fine. So, and then possibly Doom Dark Ages, because Doom was one of those games they fucking throw sales on that already.
They
Like,
throw it
good
all the
sales.
time too.
I'm like,
It's often.
yeah, and Eternal, I'm gonna be honest, sucks fucking ass. I love 2016 run gun fucking hardcore Doom. It's like Doom OG but upgraded, and then fucking Doom Eternal is a slog. It's like the the difficulty hurt me plenty is normal. It's the next difficulty up on Doom 2016. That's what it's equivalent to. And you've got to rotate your fucking guns like a motherfucker to hit the weak points, or you're fucked. So I'm actually dropped the game to easy, which is equivalent to normal in 2016, to see if I can fucking play it better. 'Cause I'm stuck big time. I was never stuck in 2016. The only time you get stuck in 2016 is trying to find a door. Because the doors, they'll always hide a door in one spot. That you're looping around a couple times until you find it.
while I had Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, I was playing Doom: The Dark Ages, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I was having a blast with it. Then I lowered and I couldn't play it anymore, so that's why I stopped playing it. But now that the DLC is coming out, I checked GameStop and they were selling it at I think $40-$50. It may go on sale and I may pick it up.
It was on sale for like $30 one day. I was, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it was 30, 35, something like that. I've never seen, I've seen the Doom games drop, but they never usually drop first year that they come out, and that was wild that I seen that. They're just trying to push it out to more people to get people off the Eternal and into that, right?
Oh,
But yeah, and everybody says it's a way better game than Eternal. They said the shield mechanics bitching, the weapons are bitching, the fucking movements bitching. They said it's just a great fucking game. It's all it's different than 2016 and different than Eternal, but it's like it's better than way better than Eternal. That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm excited. I really kind of want to get that one. But if Toxic Commandos hit, isn't super expensive, and if they slither even a nice little sale in there, like they knock 10, $15 off, I'll probably get it because it looks fun. Like we were having so much fun with that
World War Z.
zombie World War Z aftermath the other night. That was a hoot. Smurf's addicted to it. It's like I knew because he loves those fucking horde shooters, right? Like aliens, I knew if he loved aliens and Helldivers, he was gonna love that. So, and sure enough, and that's what Toxic Commandos looks like. It looks like
It's
and the music sounds great.
yeah, it's yeah, it's like that with a little bit of a twist, not much, but just a little.
Yeah.
It's
Well, with the vehicles and stuff, you gotta figure it out again.
No, it's from the makers of SnowRunner, so they put a big emphasis on the vehicles and going through mud and shit. So it acts just like SnowRunner in that respect. But yeah, the zombies, yeah, it's like World War Z, Left 4 Dead. So yeah, I mean, with certain things you have to do. So I would say
So
it's
that
it's
just
a good
gives
game.
you an added thing to worry about while you're
Yep.
trying not to die.
Pretty much, because you need the vehicles in order to do stuff. You have to use them. So yeah.
Yeah. It looks cool.
Oh,
I think I'd like. I think that we'd have a fun time.
yeah. So just
Let's
FYI, guys,
see.
Blitz and me are still trying to figure out the days and possibly the times. This will be my very first time during 31 Days of Horror co-oping with somebody, and I chose Blitz. Um, we're gonna try to co-op during 31 Days of Horror in his uh, Feartober, and see how it goes. And we're just trying to find the right game.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna do something. With what we're not sure yet. We're getting there.
Yeah.
And there's games coming out and all kinds of stuff, and you always know there's a few that are gonna ghost drop just before, so you never know what to pick up on.
Yeah.
October's a pretty good month.
Yep.
So open, like I said, Toxic Commandos may be the one, and we may bring in the whole Z team for that. Don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we've got Spec that plays it, right?
Yeah. He may join. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll figure that side of things out. There's still some time yet. Locke's like months ahead.
Well,
He's already got most of his stuff figured out.
kind of. With 31 Days of Horror is my baby. With me being a big horror game player, I like, and I'm a very schedulally oriented person. I start working on my 31 Days of Horror stuff in fucking March, April. I just start working on it. Rough outlines, maybe what kind of games I want to look at into putting into it, what games are releasing, that kind of stuff. It's just me. I love
And this year's
focusing.
special. It's our 5th year doing
Yes, and
it. It's his 5th. This is his 5th 31 Days of Horror.
Mhm.
This is my 5th Feartober. And Feartober, I had a family emergency last year, so Feartober took a huge hit. Hoping for a good one. So,
so it
Yeah.
is. So you got how much? You got more PC coming out or any game?
oh yeah. There's more. Yeah, he's more. So they're also getting Valor Mortis, just like on PC, just like Nintendo and
I
stuff
think
like
it's
that.
as mentioned Xbox.
So I think Locke would probably like this. He's played Cuphead on stream a few times. His Mighty Cuphead Adventure. So I assume that's going to come across the consoles too. I can't see why it wouldn't. But so far, the only place I've seen it is on the Summer Game Fest.
Disguised Agony, you say that as if I have a chance of getting a hold of that game. Talking to my retro guy, Dreamcast games are so hard to get a hold of, and that's the problem.
They're rare. They
Yes,
didn't put
they
out a
are.
ton of like they put out a lot of games, but they didn't put out millions of fucking copies. Because I know I have a buddy who had a Dreamcast too, and he only had a few of the games, and he was an avid collector back in the day, and it was hard to get them. You had to fucking order them in online. Even then, online was like, fucking only a few stores.
Well, I mean, if you want to donate the copy to Sky's Agony, I'll be glad to play it. I had a former fan of mine that donated me Eternal Darkness, and I played it on 31 Days of Horror last year. I still have it, and it's from a GameCube. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm open to donations.
Yes, donating games, not dirty underwear, socks, tomatoes.
Yeah, please no bras or underwear. My wife will get mad.
No gamer girl juice or water, bathtub sauce, whatever. No toenail clippings. Not dream ass, dreamcast. you know. Let's see what else we got. We got Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. That's DLC for 2027. Street Fighter 6 is getting the Year 4 Tifa add-on, so that's interesting. Tifa's from Final Fantasy. They're probably doing that because Final Fantasy's releasing, so they're going to be sneaking characters into other games along the way. Sonic Racing, Crossworlds. Not much about that yet. Godzilla Evangelion DC for the second season pass. That's going. Oh, they're getting that in Sonic Racing. Fucking they're pulling a Fortnite.
Uh,
Pal World's finally getting its full 1.0 update. Oh, go ahead, Paul.
huh?
You had something? You said,
Yeah, you mentioned Godzilla. I'm secretly a Godzilla fan on the side, and there will be a remake called Godzilla. It was not on any of the shows, from what I can tell. I just saw it just flashing on YouTube one day. It's called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. It comes out November 3rd. It's only $40. It's a remake of an original Xbox game, and it's basically Godzilla against all these other monsters. You can probably play as other monsters like Mothra and Mechagodzilla and a couple of the others, tearing up cities and shit, throwing buildings and shit. I will be getting that.
Nintendo is brutal.
Yeah, I am looking forward to this Godzilla game. So when you mentioned Godzilla, that's what just popped in my head. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta mention this game because it wasn't mentioned on any of the shows.
Yeah,
It's a remaster.
That
So,
could be interesting.
carry on,
I'll
sir.
definitely have to watch that one. We got Stellar Blade 2, Blood Rain's coming to PC. Attack on Titan 3. I liked that TV series to a degree until, I don't know, I still haven't gotten the third season in. So,
What show?
Third or fourth season.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Attack on Titan.
Oh,
An
okay.
anime, fucking. It was the first couple seasons were really good. It gets fucking twisted and weird though. I don't know. I've read the manga, and it gets all fucking weird. And I'm like, animes do that sometimes. They'll be awesome, and then they'll kind of lose direction, every once in a while, and they go on. I don't know. Well, at least as a Western reader, it feels like they lost direction, but it might have been the intention. It's just that the translation doesn't always do it justice.
And remember
And I think that's what happened.
you also have Western
There,
people who are not translating it right on purpose.
yeah,
That could be a problem as well.
Dragon Ball was classic. They had like 3 different translations in English.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. It was Funimation. There was another company, and then fuck, it got really weird if you were watching different versions. And if you would read in English, you'd hear the dub, and then you'd read the subtitles, and the subtitles are completely fucking different.
Yeah.
The subtitles were the direct Japanese translation, and then the fucking dub was Americanized BS. And it's like, oh god, why?
Yeah.
The story doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. And that's a
And they
problem.
take out episodes.
That's the problem.
They did that with Pokemon too, because the Porygon fucking Pokemon, all the flashing lights made a whole bunch of fucking people stroke out in Japan with epileptic seizures. They all
Damn.
went, and it hit worldwide. I guess,
Oh shit.
and they had to pull the fucking episode, so it's never been seen since.
That's
All
crazy.
the fucking flashing lights wigged people out. Yeah, isn't that something? Let's see what else we got. Clutch. They're coming. That's from the creator of the Forza Horizon series. So might be an awesome game if they did it right. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. That actually looks fun.
Uh,
Among Us Story on Guard. So it seems to be a storyline game for Among Us.
mhm.
Fucking losing my voice there.
Yeah, like the cracking of
I'm
the
hitting my
voice.
second puberty. Blood of the Dawn Walker. That looked neat. I don't know what it's about yet, but it looked the fucking half vampire, half. So somebody mentioned him. Half vampire, half human, fucking hybrid dude. But not much on the story yet. Just look. It looked beautiful though. Lords of the Fallen coming to Steam this fall. 1666 Amsterdam. Mafia: The Old Country is getting a DLC. Man of Honor. RuneScape, Dragon Wilds. So RuneScape's still a going. Virtua Fighter has a new game called Crossroads, and it looks to be a fighting game based on the Chinese gang. Pretty wild. I don't know, but it looked kind of neat. So Guild Wars 3 is going into beta. I played the OG Guild Wars, played the shit out of that actually, and for fucking years. But MMOs don't catch my attention anymore. If I can't solo, see you the fuck later. I have no interest. If I can't solo the whole game, fuck off.
Yep.
I have no more MMOs. And a lot of times they don't finish the stories for a while, so you go through 18 fucking DLCs and you're spending over and over. I did the same thing with Destiny 2. I'm like, fuck that. Kept sunsetting all my shit. And I was like, nah, see ya. It's worthless. You're spending money on stuff and then they just make your shit worthless. It's like, what's the point? And then Crossfire is another one. Don't know much about that one yet. And then Gundam Rogue Orbit had me on the edge of my fucking seat. If you grew up watching Gundam, it's an anime. If you grew up watching the Gundam series or any of the Gundam series, that one you might like. It's a fucking extremely fast-paced robot fighting. So it's gonna kick ass as in the Gundam itself with other characters along the way. It's based on one of the newer series of Gundam, and it's supposed to be the high-speed Gundam that you're playing in. So the gameplay looks fucking sick, and the stuff you fight are fucking crazy. There's robot monsters. Like a fucking dragon coming at you. It's huge. It's like the size of a fucking space station. And a Gundam's huge. Like they're tall.
Yeah.
And this fucking thing looks like a little squidget right next to it. It was like, god damn. And I was so excited. I was like, oh man, I want to play that. But that's it for the games. I mean, for
Quite a few.
This is a huge PlayStation. We did everything. We got PlayStation, fucking
Xbox,
Xbox,
PC, Nintendo. Yeah, they're all there.
Nintendo, and PCs all covered for the summer. So this was a big one.
Yeah.
Huge.
Getting ready for the probably the
Locke's
fourth
got
quarter.
some game reviews.
Yep.
Hey?
I do have 4 game reviews that I've been playing since the last podcast. The first one I want to go over is the brand new James Bond 007 First Light. I did buy the Ultimate Legacy Edition with the golden gun, the bullets, and it was a fantastic, one of the best collectibles I had. Had a little secret compartment that you opened up to put the stand together. Golden gun was nice. Came with the steel case with the authenticity code and everything. The game itself started off strong. My wife played the first 20 minutes, which was awesome. She didn't die. People tend to like her better because she didn't cuss. Um, but I started falling out of love with it about halfway through. Um, there's like 4 hours of training, of gameplay training. Um, then there's a part where you fight robots with a big old marble, and the game forces you to use your watch over your guns. And when you actually do pick up the guns, you have like 10 bullets left, and you got to find another gun. But yet the enemies have unlimited ammo. But when you kill them and you pick it up, it's got 10 rounds left. I was like, what the fuck? Um, let's see. The bag. Let's see. What else did I have here listed? I found myself fighting a lot of the times, like fisticuffs, because it would get me through the level faster. It was like a perfect James Bond analogy. Like, for some reason, the bad guys cannot shoot worth a shit, but you can shoot very well. Typical James Bond shit. I had a huge problem. Maybe I wasn't playing it right, or I wasn't looking at the right thing, but it seemed not to have a direction. It just said your end game is here. Get there. It didn't tell me how. It didn't give me little pointers that I had to do. I had to like fucking hunt around the whole entire scene. It's like, what the fuck do I do? And then finally I got to a point. I was like, oh, so I go here. Okay, there we go. So there's no real direction. It's just this is your end game. Get there. I really enjoyed an Xbox 360 game called Bloodstone, 007 Bloodstone, a lot better. I enjoyed GoldenEye Reloaded a lot better. So that one's not so good. It's not really worth $70. I wait for it to go on sale. It may be a good James Bond for you, but I would wait for the price to come down. It's not worth $70. The next game I played and it will still play is Lego Batman, the latest one to come out, the Legacy of the Dark Knight. It is fun as hell. There's not as many costumes. You have, I think, maybe 6, 7 characters to choose from. You got Catwoman, Robin's alter ego. God, what is his name? Anyway, so you got a bunch of different about 6 different characters. The combat is a lot like Arkham, the Arkham series. In fact, there's like 10 to 20 devs, I think, from the Arkham series working on the Lego game, and that's why it's so identical. I call it an Arkham Light. So if you've never played the Arkham series before and you want to learn how to play, like maybe for a young person, especially with Lego games, they want to learn how to play the Arkham series, have them play this game. And by the time they're done with it, they can pop Arkham Asylum in and play it.
Nice.
It's that good. It's smooth combat. The weapons are awesome. Some of the puzzles are cool. They take some of the things from all the movies, like Batman. I'm like right now I'm using the 1989 Batmobile. I love that fucking car. I got the 1980 Nightwing. There you go, Disguised Agony. You got the 1989 Batsuit on. I'm a big 1989 fan, if you haven't noticed. Michael Keaton's my guy for Batman. Like I said, the puzzles aren't too intense. They got rid of the stud, when you get 1,000,000 studs in the level, you become the. They got rid of that mechanic altogether. But yeah, it performs very well. It is now taken over as my favorite Lego Batman game. The first one was always my favorite, but this one is better.
This one looked good. I saw you playing something.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things about it, and I would recommend it. It's really good. The next game I have is Pragbata, the very controversial game online for some reason. People thought that if you bought this game, you're a PDF file. Bullshit. This game is nothing more than you acting like a dad to a little AI girl, and it's a Japan designed. So in Japan, I believe they're having I want to say a baby crisis. Maybe that's not the correct term, but they're trying to get couples to have more children because they're not producing enough for the country, and so Requiem came out with Grace taking care of the girl in Requiem, And then Pragmata came out a few months later with the AI girl that your main protagonist, Hugh, is taking care of during the course of the game. And this game is phenomenal in the way that it has its own different take on the combat system. She literally stands on your back. She's an AI robot, not a little girl. Just get that out of the way. And she hacks these robots. There's no blood in the game, but there's violence. And you hack these robots in order to make the guns more effective against them. So you hack first by using Y, X, B, and A on the Xbox controller, and you use left trigger, right trigger for the guns for shooting the robots. And there's different ways of killing them. There's different kind of collectibles you can get. The levels are very good. Honestly, I think it's the perfect length of game. It was just an all around great feeling. And not only I just finished the game last week. Not only was it satisfactory to finish the game the way it did, there was a twist that I didn't see coming. And not only that, but you get to continue in a Game Plus setting, so you get to keep your upgrading system is phenomenal, beautiful. There's several different ways to upgrade. You can change a few suits here and there, both her and you. You can get her little toys to play with. You can play hide and go seek with her. Basically, dad-daughter shit. And there is a game.
Dad space.
Yeah, there is a Game Plus at the end, so you keep all your upgrades, and you can go into it on a harder difficulty. You can stay at the same difficulty and just go through it again and try to level all the way up. I have her leveled up completely, but I still need to level up I need to level up Hugh, and I need to level up the weapons, as well as some of the hacks. You would know what I mean if you played the game, but I would recommend it. It's a very good game, and it's by Capcom. The loading times are exceptional. This is made by a separate team within Capcom. I think they were newbies, if I'm not misspeaking about it. But they created their own game, and this game came out so beautiful. From the way you fight, to the way you level up, to the virtual, I mean, just the relationship that these two create throughout the game is just awesome. I can't say enough good things about the game.
Capcom.
It was
Capcom, man. They keep sticking to the formula.
Yep, they got some bangers coming out, and that was good. And the last one I have.
They've had some recently.
Yep. The last one I have to talk about, not so good. Directive 8020. I am so mad at this game. I left my first review on Xbox, and I said, first of all, this is not a Dark Pictures game. They took the Dark Pictures name out of it. Chillin let me know that they are no longer owned by Namco Bandai. I think they're off on just Supermassive Games by themselves. So the only reason I bought this game is because it was supposedly another game within the anthology. But it's really not. It makes no sense. It has nothing to do with any of the others. Not that any of the others had one to do with each other, but this one's in space. It's more of a sci-fi horror. It's not very scary. The crew rather fight amongst themselves. It's more about individual, I'm better, I know what to do, rather than working together as a crew. They're supposedly a crew, but it doesn't seem like it. Yeah. They're fighting amongst each other. The monsters weren't that scary. I really did not like the Little Hope game, but this one is far worse than that. It had the same actors as from those other 4 games. And one thing that really bites my ass about it is that they did not keep the narrator. The narrator is gone. There's no version of him. There is a version of him. He appears way in the background as like a holographic kind of picture when you are trying to make a decision. He'll pop up for a second and disappear. But there is no narrator. I could see if they made another narrator and maybe a different style or something. But no, there is no narrator. So it didn't even follow the Dark Pictures formula. And the only reason I would think people bought this game is because they think it's another sequel.
Kind of suckered into it.
Yeah, I would recommend not buying it. When I bought it from Xbox, I had to buy it digitally, and it was $50, and I got the deluxe edition with it. And it just, as soon as I got done with it last night, I deleted it off my hard drive. I will never play it again.
Yeah. We were talking about that, and I was like, "Damn!" Like earlier, and before we started, and I was disappointed that the game was like that.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that one.
If you want to play Dark Pictures, play the other four. In order of way I like them, Man of Medan was the best. The Devil Within Me is my number 3, and House of Ashes. I did not like Little Hope, but I would play Little Hope over this fucking thing. This was, I think it was just honestly
a disaster.
It was just kind of slop they threw together and say, "Oh, look, Dark Pictures. It's got the same actors. Let's make it sci-fi and the monsters and let's put it this way: the first 2 chapters, it was more of them bickering back and forth and not following protocol and oh god, nothing happened for the first 2 chapters. 3rd chapters, something finally happened. There's only 8 chapters and they're very short. The game is only about so The Devil Within Me I think is almost I'm not saying is almost as twice as long as this one. So that's my opinion on what this game is. It's not very good. I looked at the Steam numbers. Under 1,000 people are playing it. I think it had a high peak of 3,000 maybe. It's not that good of a game. It's super massive. Just I think they screwed the pooch on this one. It's terrible. Don't get it unless you can get it for like $2. But those are my reviews of the games I've played so far. So not all bad.
Locked deep into all the new ones. I play a lot of older shit, and I'm working my way forward. Plus the way prices are, I get them as they're on sale. So I have some newer stuff, but they're within the last couple of years. They're not like bought yesterday. You know what I mean? So things like Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff that are things that have gotten gradual sequels. I did treat myself to Yakuza Kiwami 3 though. In February. That was my treat.
Now, disclaimer: not everybody. I'm lucky. My wife gives me an allowance. I try to stay up on the latest games that I want to play, and I'm lucky to do that. Some people are not that lucky, or some people don't want to do that, which is completely understandable. I'm just a gamer nerd. I just do what I do.
And what's cool about you is you play them so people know if it's worth buying or not.
Exactly.
You know, you can do that, and that's an awesome fucking thing that you do. That people don't realize they really should be coming into your fucking stream for because they would get to see that shit firsthand from a real gamer, not someone just trying to put on a fucking show. It's out.
Well, and here's another.
Look at me.
Here's the other thing. I'm not a big streamer either. I'm actually a very small streamer. I have a niche set of people who like to come in and watch me because, honestly, I get very emotional with games, and I admit that. But I will buy the games. I will play them for you so you see the game for at least of what it is. If I can save you money, I will. I'm a collector as well. It'll just go on my shelf and it'll collect dust. But that's the kind of person I am. I am a collector, and that's where it'll be. But I will be honest with you on how I feel about it. You will see it for what it is, and you can decide if you want to open your wallet or not. I'm not... Some of these big streamers, they get all these collector editions for free. They don't even pay for the games. They get them for free. I'm paying for them. They get them for free, and they get these big-ass collector editions that I would never even think you could buy. They flaunt them. They throw it out there on Twitter. Oh, look at me. Thank you, Capcom, for this. Blah, 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 blah. Or thank you, Supermassive, for this. Or thank you, Mixtape, for all this CD players and shit. That's not me. I don't get that luxury. I have to pay for my shit. And if I can save you, to me, you're in my same boat. If I can save you money, there it is. they're possibly throwing out a positive image because they're getting all this shit for free. I will tell you the truth. I will show you. I paid for 80/20 and it's trash. I did not like it. If you like it, good for you. I love Pragmata. I paid for it. But Lego Batman, I paid for it. These people are getting, these big streamers that you see on Twitch, thousands and thousands of people on there, they possibly get the shit for free. But yes, I'm fairly honest. I'm emotional. I admit it. But that's who I am.
I get wild too.
Yeah, I mean,
there's times that I get wild. Batman's had me fucking furious.
Yeah, and I mean, you got two real people here. I mean, we aren't going to deviate. We are who we are. We don't put we don't create another person to be on Twitch. I am who I am.
Yeah.
I don't sugarcoat shit.
Not spraying a sparkle coating over this piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. So if you want
That's
real,
for only bears.
If you want real, come here and watch. I would love to have you. But yeah, anyway, Blitz, go on with your story. But that's the reason I get new games, and we'll be talking about a certain game coming out around Blitz's birthday after he gets done with his reviews.
Yes, we got we got a little tech news after that, and then we've got some entertainment stuff. I mean, if you want to do the entertainment stuff, we could save it for another round. Depends on how late you want to go.
I think we're going on 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, would you want to save the entertainment one for
the
next
reviews?
time?
Are real quick. I'm playing classic games anyway.
Oh no, I don't want to take away from that. You do you, man. If you got a mile long, you review.
No, they're not super long. They're easy to go through. I think what we'll do maybe is hold the tech news and the other entertainment for the next time.
Okay.
Because we've had a long conversation today. It's been a good day.
We've gotten emotional.
That we've had,
and we're gonna get canceled.
So we'll hold that, and then basically we'll hit the upcoming games. There's just two of them: Aliens Fireteam Elite 2, and that's possible Z Team game over the summer. Depends on how much that is, and the Gothic remake, classic RPG. That's quick and dirty, just boom, done.
Yeah,
there you guys got the news. And then we'll talk about what we're doing in July. Got a little bit at the end.
Yeah, at this point, I could go on for a while. It's just I want to keep people's attention spans.
Yeah. So what I finished for games, I play a lot of classic games. So I play classic games, and I can start back as far as I can, where it's logical. Like if a game it either won't stream right because it's like DirectX 9. Or an OpenGL game and can't capture it right on a single PC. Like I've tested some that will either run like shit while you're trying to run them with OBS open, or they will not capture it right. Like it fucking black screen. I cannot get it to work without a capture card. I don't have a capture card to loop through right now. That's $300. I just don't fucking need to get it.
It's pocket change. Reach into your couch.
Yeah,
that's what my sister 5150 does.
I don't even think they pay me it now. Inflation has cut everybody's pecker money down. All the old guys are even poor now. But so like I played through the Dead Island series completely now. I did Riptide, finished that off recently. That's solid. It's really Dead Island 2. I know they call Dead Island 2 Dead Island 2, but Riptide was really Dead Island 2. It literally starts at the end of fucking Dead Island. The original Dead Island. I'm playing the definitive edition, so it's all updated as good as possible. Great. It's a great game. The first part kind of sucks. You're kind of nerfed. Even if you import your character in from the OG game, you're kind of nerfed. So your weapons, even if your weapons are good, they're not as good. The zombies are stronger. So the zombies are stronger. You feel nerfed. It takes a bit of time to build up past that and get the mods and stuff for your weapons and better weapons. The weapons do kind of top out, but they'll have mods that improve, so it makes them better. And the guns are actually way better once you get rolling. The guns aren't as good in the main game, in the OG game, because they're better against humans. They just don't work very good against zombies, but they buff them in this game. So overall, the jungle area kind of shitty. Rest of the game, fucking awesome. jungle area you can get used to after a bit once you know how to get around, but when it's not open, you got to explore the water areas. But the rest of it's pretty good once you figure it out. And actually, absolute banger of a game the rest of the way. Once you get out of there, get into the cities and stuff, it's fucking bad. I'd probably say 7.5, out of 10. Could be better, but it was the early Techland stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's that's their first zombie game.
And
So it was in as they went into Dying Light, you could see where they came from.
and
Into
that's
the original Dying Light.
I think that's where me and you differ, Blitz, because I prefer the controls on Dead Island 1 and 2 compared to Dying Light. That's why I couldn't get into Dying Light, because I couldn't stand the RB to jump. You don't play with controllers, so you cannot feel my pain.
Yeah, it's a different layout. Yeah.
I hated that
You don't
mechanic.
have the parkour Neo Geo.
And that kept me from getting into Dying Light. I had the collector edition 10 case Dying Light in my repertoire, but I don't.
And I looked it up. There's no way to fix it.
Yeah,
I was like, I couldn't believe it.
yeah. And Techland said that was their vision. That's what they wanted to do, because with the Dead Island games, they were working with somebody else, so they had no choice really in the matter of that. But that's where me and you differ. I love the Dead Island games more than I like Dying Light. I don't even play Dying Light because of that, and I think you really like Dying Light, right?
First Dying Light's amazing. Even and once you get into the DLC and actually figure out how the vehicle shit works, that's great too. It sucks the first time I went into it, and it just I broke the vehicle and I was fucked. But I replayed it, and I figured out how not to break the vehicle.
Goddamn piece of shit! Start.
Oh fuck! I was mad. I was so mad. I'm trying to get there's a timed run, and if you don't get there with a few seconds there, you don't get over the fence. You're done. And if the vehicle's all busted up, you can't. It will just reset to the busted vehicle. I was so pissed. But anyway, that was Dying Light back a while ago. Dying Light 2 sucks. It's alright, but it fucking sucks. it's not Dying Light 1. Not at all. We won't get into that though. But Dead Island 2, probably one of the best fucking games I played last year. Dead Island 2, the main game is a fucking ride and a half. I loved it. The guns are powerful, the weapons are fun. You can fucking cut just about every part of a zombie to pieces. Hey, head, tails, fucking ass, they got something sticking out of their body like a bumblebee hive. You blow that out of them. It's just bananas. And the modifications for the weapons and the weapon styles and the character diversity, like there's so many character types. They all fight differently. They all have different stats. So you gotta really know your shit, right? And the characters are hilarious. There's a lot of funny shit in it. There's a lot of dark shit in it. It's an amazing ride. Probably Dead Island 2 is best game ever. Well, not best game ever. Probably one of the best zombie games I've played. The DLC though, how's fucking weird. Play it.
It was.
But it's weird. Get it for a few bucks. Now, Sola, that one is fucking ball sacks. It's just terrible.
That's when it's the music concert, right? The music
Yeah.
concert.
It's repetitive. There's these weird apex zombies everywhere, and one of the zombies has this nerf ability. So every time I built Jacob around almost near unlimited rage, I had him designed that when I would rage, it could use my rage meter would build while I'm attacking. I could use my health. I could rage twice back to back if I needed to, because it would use half the meter on each time. Like I had them stacked up, and I had fast weapons, so I could get in and melee and and I was going after the arms and the legs. My guns, I would pop knees and knees off, headshot, knees, headshot. So a lot of the zombies would die from a knee shot because they didn't have much health. That was enough, and it was fantastic. But in Sola, fuck that! You can't even kill the fucking normal zombies half the time. It's crazy. And then the Apex zombies, they have new variants. Not to mention the worst case I was stuck. I was stuck in this area where they just kept spawning, spawning, and spawning. I brought Captain Cynical offered to help me. He jumps in. He had beat it with his wife.
Nice.
He's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but we can't get through here. The two of us fought for like half an hour, like dogs, and we died. We were done for in this one area. He's like, man, there's another way to go. And he said, my wife and I went a different way. I'm sure we did. And sure enough, we fucking went back to the main area, got sorted out, bought stuff, fixed our gear, and then we started running. He's like, there's a gate here. And we run up to the gate, and a clotter comes. And that tricked me a while back. Tricked me. I thought there was no way through. The fucker blocks the door. You leave, but you don't go far. He's like, no, come back. It's gone. Now you can go right through to the fucking stage.
Nice.
I said, are you kidding me? The game's telling you to go the other way. Through the yurts and stuff, and through this big ass building, and you might fight your way into the building, and that's it. No, you don't have to go that way at all.
Nice.
That was bananas. And then we were able to go in and finish the game, right? And it was worth it then. But it's just a weak story. Don't buy it full price. Both DLCs together, if you can get like the season pass or the deluxe add-on or whatever the fuck it is, you buy it as awesome. If you just have the main game, you don't have to play them. They don't seem to be part of the storyline. You know, directly, they don't make much sense. But the main story. Then Hogwarts Legacy, great game, probably one of the most popular ones I've played in a long time. A lot of glitches in it, a lot of weird shit. Some stuff's missing, like Quidditch. I mean, I would probably wouldn't. A lot of people wanted that. Should have had a DLC. Should have had a final update. But they skipped that. They're not even looking at it anymore, and they're building Hogwarts too.
Yep.
So they completely dropped the ball on this one. Like, it's still popular, and I mean, they made so much money off of it that they got a second game out of it. But for me, if people would have reacted the way they should have, they would have had a proper DLC and they would have had proper fixes. But it'll jump screens. Like if you have multi-screen on PC, you have to get a program to lock your screens or have your screens fucking stacked all weird so that you don't jump screens when you're in the middle of a fight, because Unreal 5 engine or whatever they used, they said it was Unreal 5, doesn't behave well with multi-screen, so it'll jump over and you'll lose your mouse in the middle of a fight, and then all of a sudden your character's spinning and you just get ganked. That frustrated me. It was I died so many times because of that bullshit.
Look at me,
But
I'm spinning.
Storylines. Yeah, fucking my character was doing this. I almost threw up a couple times because of that. I got so fucking dizzy. It just starts spinning. Or I'd get stuck in a corner and now I can't mouse around and fight. And I don't use lock on in any games, right? I like free movement, so if I want to run, I want to go in that direction. I don't want to be locked on and constantly facing the boss, you know, and looping in a constant side-to-side motion. I want full freedom movement in every direction. So if I want to run, jump, get over something, to hide, do whatever I need to do to escape, I want that as an option. I even do that in God of War, and all those games, right? But anyway, yeah, so some disappointments with it, but I tell you, the fucking storyline, they needed more Hogwarts stuff, like for school, but overall, the storyline is really good. It's weird, wonderful, different, and that final battle is one of the most epic. It was fucking epic. I waltzed in, and I'm not going to tell you is what happened, but I'll tell you what I did. There's a huge final battle. It's massive. You've got areas to pass through, and there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of motherfucking. And I got all the curse spells, plus I have a second. It's not the most intuitive spell system. You only get 4 spells, and you got to keep changing with the F keys or on your controller. In the controller, it's actually easier, but on the keyboard, it's not. I gotta flick the F keys to switch between spell sets, right? Well, I have all the curses and I have other spells that will act like curses and spread out. So once I start hitting dudes, it would go and start cursing everybody, and then I would just go Avada Kedavra, what? And I'm taking down fucking massive dudes, taking down goblins, taking down wizards. I am waltzing through them like a war machine. Boom, boom.
All right,
And
Harry
I'm
Pothead.
flipping fucking fireballs on that. It was insane. The fucking dudes are just dying like crazy. Fucking, ogres come, or what was it, ogres? Yeah, like ogres or whatever. They fucking send it, or trolls. Send these fucking trolls after you and shit. It's insane. I went on a fucking war machine tirade. Absolute hoot. It was one of the most fun things I did, and I cleared like most of that game.
Nice.
And there's not just an ending to the story. There's a thing they don't tell you. There's also an ending to the year. They just hint at it. Do your owls. Do your owls. It matters. You have to hit a certain point for the game to end. If you go back, anybody hasn't played it, go back and finish your owls. You don't have to finish the owls, but I don't want to tell you exactly how to fucking do it. You can look it up. I was actually past the point I needed to be because I did so much. So I got the ending, and then I got the ending. And there's multiple endings depending on your choices, and there's some things that do change. Not a lot, but they did have some that didn't matter, and some of those decisions matter and who you see at the end. It was a blast, definitely.
Nice.
Batman Arkham Asylum, I love that. That one was a great game. It took me a couple cracks to get into it because I didn't understand the gameplay. I finally got into the gameplay loop, and it's nice, concise. Feel like Batman, kick ass. The gadgets are good.
It's my favorite one.
Decent fucking playing game. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I did hate the Scarecrow levels. They pissed me off. I even had a fucking rage out moment that I posted. Oh yeah, I went, "You fucking Scarecrow," and I just went off on a tirade about Scarecrow. I was so pissed. I posted that everywhere. I posted that, and TikTok, of course, they were like, you can get like 6 views. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. If it pops off, somebody will laugh at it someday. I thought it was funny. But yeah, the Scarecrow levels were fucking annoying, but they were just that weird graphics and side scroller weirdness. It was just so. And then, but yeah, the final fights, some of the fuck me, Poison Ivy, Joker,
Poison Ivy was
blast.
The hardest one. I mean, she was even harder than Joker was, in my opinion.
Mm. Yep, she was. She was tough. I think she actually whooped my ass the first time, and then I got her on the second round, but it was just because I was really locked in. But I had to play the game on easy. I found on normal the game beat my ass to the floor the first 2 times too, right? And then I've experienced that in Arkham City. That I get beat into the floor a lot on normal. And Origins is supposed to be harder.
Origins is harder in ways because it was made like the Arkham series, but it wasn't made as an Arkham series game. The fighting style is the same, but there's some things that are fundamentally different. And
the timing's very different.
I wouldn't say that, but
that's what they said online, that there was a shift in the timing, so the moves don't flow the same way until you get the hang of it. And there's certain weapons that will help later, but early on it's harder than Asylum, but not harder than the one I'm in now, City. But then it gets a little easier later when you get the bat club.
Yeah, the rage moment I had with it was the very first boss fight with what's his name, Deadshot. There were so many parts where you have to be able to hit Y just fucking quick, and then you gotta switch to fight, then you gotta hit Y again, and you gotta be able to dodge him because he adapts to your fighting style. And god damn it, he's a motherfucker. But later on, the bosses are a little bit better. You get to investigate crime scenes, so you get to be more of a investigator. You fight Firefly. Um, so there are a few things a little different. You get to meet Joker for the first time, and
Mhm.
it's 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 a good game. I love. It's my Christmas game. I play it every December
Mhm.
as a intro to Christmas season. Because it's to me it's a Christmas game. But
Yeah.
I think once you get used to it, once you get past Deadshot, things will be fine.
Yeah, I figure I'll do all right once I get used to it. It'll be the next one anyway I'm doing, because I'm doing that, and then I'll be going into the next one after that, Arkham Knight. And then once I'm done Arkham Knight, I'm going Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League,
Have fun
because
with
it's
that.
part of the Arkham verse.
Um, I thought the game was shut down, but apparently not.
No, 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 no. It's not. It's not an online game. Not
It's
really.
oh okay.
It's a story game. But there's like an online component, but it's a story game. No,
Oh
I
okay.
got it for I got it for $5 on Epic. They
Okay.
went. It was like $100. They put it on sale, 95% off.
I think I got mine for $5. Yeah, it was a sale on Xbox,
Yeah,
and I deleted
and
it
they
the
had
same
it
day I
on
played it.
Steam for $5. Yeah. So and it's part of the Arkhamverse. They said so. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll play that then, because I had other people suggest to play Injustice. The Injustice games are fighting
It's like Street
storyline
Fighter.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's in like Marvel versus
Yep.
Marvel versus
It's in that genre.
whatever. Fucking yeah. So and that was an awesome story. That one was modernized Marvel versus Capcom, but they were actually working together. Yeah, that one I really liked that one. But anyway, yeah. So that was my take on Batman, and then Yakuza Kiwami 3. I love the fucking game. The fighting's great. The side game, there's a motorcycle gang shit is goofy and weird, but it's fun, and you make a fucking good chunk of money off of it and experience. So it builds your character up. It was worth playing. Um, Boss fights are awesome. Short though. There's a lack of sub stories. Like I only did some sub stories, but they have these side Reaper fights. They're kind of like world bosses that have different uh, amounts of money attached to them. Chase those fuckers down. I had a few of the later ones beaten into the fucking. I got them eventually. I got everyone done in that game. Um, they did change the story, and they changed one of the actors, or a couple of the actors. Something like that. One of the actors people were pissed about because he had some fucking shit that I don't know, he got involved with, like some fucking pervert shit. I don't know the details of the guy's life, but they were pissed about the voice actor change, and they're pissed that the game was shorter. But they shortened it with the sub stories, but they increased the storyline by 30 minutes. You
Hmm.
lose some, but you get some, and but they were trying to match it up with the Dragon games. They introduced a guy earlier instead of killing him off. So there's a 3 to 4 now. Kiwami 3 to 4 remastered has a discrepancy, and they said we're not doing a Kiwami 4, but they have to do an update at some point. So to fix the storyline glitch, right? If they're going to sell the package eventually, so that I fully expect to see an updated 4. Like they kind of shadow dropped this one. They didn't even tell anybody they were doing a Kiwami, until it was like last minute. It was in the fall. Oh, hey, yeah, we're doing Kiwami 3. Coming up February.
Here it is.
If it's a new game in the series, they usually say it's coming. But when it is remakes, they're kind of quiet. But yeah, absolute hoot to play. I would recommend it over the original or the remaster. The remaster I was playing was rough. It was really rough. Blakuza, the fucking just fighting guys in the street was painful. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, no, I don't like this. I was gonna do it anyway and torture myself and try to get through it fast, but then they said, oh, as I was just starting to play that in the fall, then they came out with that one. Fucking right. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then I swore I was gonna buy it, and I fucking did it.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, the cat ate cat food, and I ate fucking hot dogs. So let's go, buddy. As long as he's full, I'm good. I'm good. And yeah. So anyway, let's see. We'll keep the tech news for next time. This wasn't much.
Uh,
The other entertainment, we can keep that.
I was thinking about
Um,
mentioning just the little tidbits right here for Ubisoft and Xbox, and then
oh yeah, okay.
so
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
you had those.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention real quick. Ubisoft is laying off yet more employees. I believe they're closing the Barcelona store or the Barcelona. Uh, God, what do you call that? The
Office
the office. Yeah, I'm sorry, brain fart. Old.
development.
The Barcelona office, the San Francisco office was much more of like an IT support group. They're closing San Francisco's down. So yeah, Ubisoft. I don't know what the fuck is happening to them. I honestly think they're going to be going out of business. They just can't do anything right. Um, we are going to be talking
I
about
think they're gonna be fully Tencent.
uh, probably. Me and Blitz are going to be talking about
I
a
feel like
game
that's where they're going.
shortly about Ubisoft, but it will not save them even if they sell 1 million copies. It's just they need more games to sustain their business, and they have more employees
Yeah.
than Microsoft. They have more employees than EA, and they're not doing the business anywhere near those two. Um, Also, I wanted to mention that Asha Sharma, the CEO of Xbox, will be. She did mention as of July, the end of their fiscal year, they will be doing major layoffs. They could be closing studios. They could be canceling games. You don't know. She hasn't mentioned specifics yet, but that will be coming next month. I want to see what she does. This is very important with the next news that I am going to mention. Um, Microsoft is thinking about spinning off Xbox, as in getting them out from underneath the Microsoft umbrella. They will be they're trying to they may make them their own company. So that way, because they're the only part of Microsoft that did not make a they didn't make money for Microsoft last year. They had lost Microsoft money. Everybody else, everywhere else
No
in
problem.
Microsoft made money. Xbox did not. In fact, they went down. And so Asha is desperately trying to save the Xbox brand, so to speak. Me personally, I do not have faith in her until she shows me something more. Sure, she lowered Game Pass prices, but that's to be expected. I could have done that. You could have thrown me the fucking Xbox and said, all right, the first thing you can do is lower the fucking Game Pass price. That's why everybody left. I mean, that's the obvious thing. What I would want Asha to do, if you want me to support her and have faith in her, she's beautiful. Beautiful CEO. She's hot.
Mm-hmm.
And she seems very educated, but she's admitted in the interview with not Forbes but the other financial place that she's not a video game player. She doesn't play video games. She admitted that she just recently started playing video games, which is okay. Then why are you the head of a video game company? 2, I want her to make the next console affordable for everyday Joes like me and you. I am not paying $1,000 for a fucking console / computer hybrid. I can't afford it. $1,000 is too much. Make them $500. That's what Super Nintendo and Nintendos and Super Nintendos in the '90s were $250, $400. That's where console players
Steam
buy the
Deck's
consoles.
looking like that too.
Yeah, they're all doing that.
They're heading to $1,000.
The PlayStation 6 is going to be $1,000.
Or the Steam machine, because the Steam Deck's at what
800.
7 something for the base,
yeah,
and then the upgraded one is like almost is 950 something like that,
and
then that means that the Steam machine's going to be over 1,000.
Yeah, and
The Steam Deck's that fucking high.
yeah, and either this is going to be the death of consoles, or this is where the video game industry has it crash, just like it did in the '80s, because there's too many games, too high of prices. People have inflated gas to buy. They have inflated groceries to buy. They have fucking mortgages going up and not having jobs to support the raise in prices. We can't be buying $1,000 fucking consoles. I used to be a loyal Xbox player. I'm not anymore. And I've lost faith in my favorite console because they aren't doing anything right. They aren't
Yeah.
consumer friendly. They aren't supporting their customers. They're supporting them, their greed. And for me to support Asha, I want those things done. I want a console that's affordable. I at least want her to know her way around a fucking video game, at least Xbox ones. I want her to be customer friendly. And I just once I see that shit start having, maybe I'll start having faith in her. But
Yeah.
until then, also just the last part of business is Microsoft plans on speeding because of this May spin-off Xbox plan. They may be speeding up Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout, and Halo game launches. So that's what I have for Microsoft, and that's the only news I have left.
Yeah, a little tidbit. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync's coming out. Oh, yeah. July 9th. Oh, yeah. And we have a little treat that we're going to try to do here. Glock's got the OG 360, Xbox 360 version
I do.
versus the Xbox Series X.
I will be.
Really?
I will be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the original release on Xbox 360 on Blitz's birthday, the July 11th. As far as I know, oh, never mind. Should I be quiet?
It's okay. The cat came out of the bag. That was going to be the next news. Our birthdays.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Well, everybody knows my birthday's July.
No, it's funny.
Everybody ignore my birthday. It's only America's birthday. It's July 4th, but we're not doing anything special on my birthday
Right.
except for my birthday stream. So forget that. No worries.
We'll talk about that.
All right. Well, we'll mention that next. So, Blitz's birthday. I don't know what Blitz is doing per his birthday, but I will be streaming the Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Xbox 360 on that day, the 11th.
Easy.
Sunday, Blitz plans on streaming it on PC, and this is to compare this to the Resynced game that I will be playing on the 13th, which is the following day. Just to compare and contrast, so you guys can see the difference if it's worth buying the Resynced or not. I want you guys to
360
see it.
to PC. I have I'll have it maxed and max PhysX, which people don't usually have. So, because they usually have to turn it off. I've got it running stable with max PhysX. A little hitch here and there, but I get a second card drive in it. So you can see the smoke effects, the fog, the shit that you don't normally get to see in Black Flag. The way it was meant to be looked at, like the way the OG was meant to be. Like, I'm going to play it into the first area. So I'll probably play it for a few hours that day.
And as for Resynced, I will be playing that on an Xbox Series X physical version. It'll be played on the most powerful console out right now, minus the PS5 Pro, which is slightly more powerful
Or
than the X.
PC.
Well, console.
Yeah.
Not yeah.
They should be pretty close. Though they should be pretty close. It's not like I play it on 4K.
Yeah. The PS5 Pro is slightly more powerful than the Xbox Series X, but until the PS5 Pro came out, the Xbox Series X was the most powerful. I will be playing it on that, and we'll see where it goes to see how it compares to the older versions. But that's as far as I have for Assassin's Creed. I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan, but I do want to buy it, and I do want to play it for you guys so you can compare it to see if it's worth buying for you. It is $60.
July 11th.
Yeah, it's $60 for Resynced. It's $60 USD for Resynced, the basic version, and that's the version I'm buying. So
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it on PC right away. It's $80 for the standard Canadian and $90 for the deluxe. I mean, if that's the case, I would just go.
Now,
but I don't know what includes what the extra shit
I do know for sure
is.
that Microsoft was up to their handiwork, and there's a female pirate in the game that had some very endowed frontal features in the original. They made them smaller and covered her up fully in Resynced. I do know that for sure. I've seen the
They made all the
pictures.
skinny horse fat.
Yeah. So I've seen pictures. I've seen the comparisons. So that I know for sure. They did add weather features in there. I don't know how much more they changed the game, but we will find out. I will
They got
play.
rid of the they got rid of the real life sequence.
Oh, okay. So all right. So they may have edited that out, and we'll see how much more they have edited out, just so you guys can see if you want the game or not. I mean, the 360 and PC version may be better. Don't know until I play it.
So it'll be pretty neat because you're going to see the differences between the three main versions.
Yep.
And like I said, if I could get it on PC, I don't think it's going to look much different than the Xbox or the PlayStation version. Be very minor differences. I've noticed that like some of the like games like Resident Evil and stuff, it's basically hair color, slight differences in the for a lot of games like Resident Evil, for example. It was very slight differences in the shading and stuff, not much. You know, just and you look and the graphics are all
Um,
pretty tight. It's not like you're trying to port it to a Switch, right?
no.
These are powerful systems
And
designed for gaming.
yeah, and just a FYI, I will be playing the Xbox 360 version on a 360S, which is one of the latest Xbox 360s to release before they stop making them. Um, I do have it
That'll be
preloaded on
July
there.
11th for the 360 version.
Yep, it'll be July 11th on a true Xbox 360. Uh, July 12th for true PC, and July 13th for Xbox Series X resynced.
Yeah. And then we'll snap. I'm gonna snap some pictures and stuff. Like I'm gonna grab screenshots, and Glock should be able to grab some screenshots while he's live because he captures correctly on his PC.
Yeah, Xbox 360 might be a little challenging, but I will catch. I will try to remind myself to grab a bunch of screenshots off of Series X because they'll do it in real time.
Oh fuck.
Um,
No, 360 you should be able to do it print screen on the PC
oh, okay.
as long as it's going through your card.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As long as it's going through a card, you can capture it directly on the PC.
Okay. Other than that, the only news I have is I it had a couple reminders going up in the chat. I do have a birthday stream coming up. I'll be streaming from 9:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. on July 4th, which is my birthday. My I hate to say this, but yes, my normal summer horror game, The Quarry. Um, and if you feel free, I would love to see you on my birthday. Come say happy birthday and chat for a bit. Um, Blitz, I don't know what the hell you're doing on your birthday. Inform me.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm exactly 7 days after Glock, so I'm the next Saturday on July 11th, and I'm thinking of a mixed game day. I've been kind of dying to do a retro fucking day. So I'm really thinking about doing as much of the Mega Man series as I feel like doing. Mega Man 1 is the mountain I've never been able to climb.
Just admit it. I made
And
you horny with showing all my Mega Man games off.
I've been seeing people play them on fucking TikTok too. So and it's like, oh man, especially the rock and roll, the ones that were fan made, rock and roll and 3D or whatever 2D. Yeah, so those ones have caught my eye, but I'd like to play the original because I was really good at 2. And I beat 3, 4, and 5. I just could never fucking beat the first one. So,
The unicorn.
Guts Man level gets me every fucking time.
Oh,
So,
I do need to mention this. And so July 2nd is my wife and mine 21st wedding anniversary. So just
Okay.
over 2 decades. She did a thing, and I want to make sure to mention it. she bought me my mini unicorn game. She bought me Haunting Ground on PS2. That game alone is almost worth $550 by itself. Very rare game. I don't know when I'll play it, but I will try to play it at some point, maybe on a stream one day. It may even be on 31 Days of Horror. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I wanted to. She got me my unicorn, or my mini unicorn.
What is love?
Uh,
Don't hurt me.
um,
Don't
my
hurt me no more.
my 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 big unicorn is my main unicorn is a game called Rule of Rose, and that game itself, I went to my retro guy. He actually has a copy, and it's $1,300. Very rare PS2 game, but The Haunting was my second, and I got that one, and I'm just as happy. In fact, Haunting Ground is rated better. I've seen it played. It looks like it's better than Rule of Rose. It's just that Rule of Rose is more of a rare game. So
You can only donate so much blood and sperm, guys. It's just, you know, and he doesn't want to give up a kidney. You might need both those later in life. You know what I'm saying?
So I just wanted to mention.
Me, I'll probably toss a left nut into the ring. I'll be like, here, take the left nut, put a fucking silicone one in or a ping pong ball. I'd be fine either way.
As long as it looks the same, it's fine.
I don't care what it looks like.
Get
I'm
one
not
of
the
those-
one that goes down on it.
Get a little styrofoam one.
Fucking ball bearings. Black, black, black.
Well, that's
There's a Disney movie or something where the dog bit the guy's nut off, and then at the end of the movie, the dog bit the other guy's nut off. And he went into prison with 2 ball bearings. It was like the Shaggy DA kind of thing. It was
shit.
kind of like one of them Shaggy Dog movies, but the dog fucking ripped the guy's balls off.
Oh,
It was
nice.
hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of a Disney style movie. I think it was on TV. Very similar, anyway.
Yeah.
You fucking when I was a kid, I've never laughed so hard. You see that shit as a kid, and you're like, hey. But other than that, what's your week looking like?
So the rest of the week, as soon as I got done with 80/20 last night, I popped in one of my favorite horror franchise games. In fact, my favorite game of my favorite franchise horror genre, and that's Resident Evil 4: The Remake. I got through Chapter 3 last night. I will be concentrating on it the rest of the week. And then I will be, as soon as Resident Evil 4 is done, which will probably be Friday or Saturday, I'm going to switch directly over to Resident Evil 3 Remake. And then you can only guess where it's going to go from there. It's just going to go to 2 the following week. So I'm concentrating. I'm back on
changing
Resident
up
Evil.
my
kick.
week. My week's gonna be changing up. Wednesday onwards, changing. Plus, Thursdays we're doing Z Team again. We're back, so we'll be doing some more World War Z. We'll probably get back into Helldivers eventually, but I'm kind of waiting to see how Helldivers fixes some shit. I don't want to fucking dive into that, and we just started having fun with this other game, so we got some levels to do, and I'll pick up the other levels later.
What about
other
streaming?
than that, Monday, Tuesday, it's AC Origins, the Curse of the Pharaohs. Monday, Tuesday, because it's for remastered. Wednesday is changing. Thursday, I might add a game before Helldivers, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is changing.
You mean before World War Z?
So, other than Thursdays, World War Z will be at 8 Central. But yeah, I'll have it posted by Tuesday sometime for what the rest of the week is. I'm still pondering on a couple of the days. So I want to do. Batman has been kind of want to extend that night and do 2 games, but I don't know if I want to push Batman to Sunday or keep it. I'm thinking push it to Sunday with do the Crime and Punishment night, Saints Row, and
Nice.
kind of what I'm thinking. And then Saturdays is gonna be a big day. Friday, I might just do one game, but like I used to do Freaky Fridays, so but because Doom kind of fits well with Thursday.
Sir, you're not supposed to be
So
playing
I'm thinking of
X-rated
moving.
games on Freaky Fridays. Twitch doesn't allow that.
That's not Freaky Deaky Friday.
Oh, Freaky Deaky, my bad.
Yeah, it's just freaky as in, scary shit or zombies or demons,
I believe
tickle
you.
me Elmo.
I believe you.
But yeah, you got anything else, Glock, before we head out?
To tell you the truth, I'm out of gas. I mean, we've been on for over 3 hours, dude.
Yeah, we caught everybody up, I think.
Yep.
All right. Well, folks, it's been a banger. Big love, y'all. We will catch you later. I'll kick some tunes off before we go, and I'll have this up by tomorrow or Tuesday
Yep.
onto the podcast sites. I move it over on YouTube, and then I send it off to Spotify. Spotify populates it just about everywhere else, and then I'll upload it to Rumble as well. It doesn't stay on Twitch very long. It'll be a week on Twitch. Uh, YouTube is where you're gonna want to see it, or Spotify, or wherever you like to get fucking stuff. I'll have all the sites listed that we can up on right now. So, but yeah, folks, have a good one.
All right. You guys have a great one.
Mr. Blitzer 79.
Glock 316. I'm
Nice
out.
Glock.
See you next time.
All right. Big love, y'all.
Good night.